I know this girl that says she's lost it all, and that she's gonna fall, and that she'll never be happy again. I know this all to be true, I've lived it, I'm no different. I'm just like you, just like you. Fangirl, fangirl, you don't know what you do to me. I love your insecurities. Fangirl, fangirl, I hope you know you mean the world to me. I wish that you could see what I see. I wish that you could see what I see. Obsessed, obsession, the only one that screams at the top of the lungs. Not just some horror story in your laboratory, not just some poster on your bedroom wall. I can't excite you, can't come in love with you. I'll scream at the top of my lungs. Fangirl, fangirl, you don't know what you do to me. I love your insecurities. Fangirl, fangirl, I hope you know you mean the world to me. I wish that you could see what I see. I wish that you could see what I see. I wish that you could see what I see. Fangirl, fangirl, you don't know what you do to me. I love your insecurities. Fangirl, fangirl, I hope you know you mean the world to me. I wish that you could see what I see. Fangirl, fangirl, you don't know what you do to me. I love your insecurities. Fangirl, fangirl, I hope you know you mean the world to me. I wish that you could see what I see. I wish that you could see what I see. 中の点でダメですの意味があるなら言葉にせずに正しい態度で済ませなきゃ全てが伝わらないままになる。トップシークレット化さないように。自分なんですの君がいなけりゃ私はないそうですねその通りですのどう過ぎればそれは真実。あるべき場所へ私導く奈落の底でなんですの。かなりなんですのやはり契約後期の私乾いたそこへ引きずるの君がいなきゃ今頃高値なの。シークレット肺に滲んだ衝動が喉をやけどさせる。シークレット今に出てこないで。なんですの君がいるから私が大体そうですねその通りです。曲を超えては落ちてくの。
Gotta be quiet. It's late at night. It's Sunday. Sunday. I meant to do this yesterday. It didn't happen yesterday. I meant to do this 2 weeks ago. I meant to do this 3 months ago. I meant to do this 2 months ago. I meant to do this too many times, and it never happened. Oh, no. Oopsie. When I hear him yell, I can't help but want to shush it. I use Discord after all. I was taught that if I'm going to be a male on Discord, I have to get really close to the mic. I have to start speaking slowly. I have to lower my testosterone. I need to lower my testosterone. No, I need to up my testosterone. I don't know. How do people go on Discord and rizz up all these females on the Discord servers? I don't know. I lied. I was never actually taught. I wasn't taught in class how to meow. I wasn't taught how to be a Discord kitten. I wasn't taught how to be a Discord daddy. The only thing they taught me was the fucking mitochondria is in the center of the brain. I just fucked that up entirely. I actually didn't learn anything in school, I've realized. And I was a sham. I cheated. I did actually cheat. I cheated the fuck out of school. I think it was so much easier to cheat at school than to actually bother with it. Testosterone. See, when I'm able to read the word, I'm able to say it. My testosterone will be lowered? Is that the intent? Is that what happens to every single e-boy online? Eventually they become less and less of an e-boy and they start to transfer into e-femboy? I don't know if I can. I don't know if that's within my upper limits. Become femboy? I can't. I was born with too far wide of shoulders. I mean, I don't think physical appearance really determines what a femboy is, but at least for me, I don't think I can view myself femininely. I don't think I can. You're a funny, silly little femboy, ooh woo. You didn't have to tell me. You could have just typed ooh woo. Just remove the other 5 words in that comment. I'm literally putting my hand over the screen. I know it. I'm aware. I figured it out. I did the math. I am Sherlock Holmes. You are Watson. You are Watson, but you're femboy Watson. Honestly, there's so many pieces of media. That's 6 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Maybe it is 6 words. Maybe I said 5 words to test that you were paying attention. Why do you always have to assume the worst of me? Glen is an idiot. That's what you think? It's what I know, but it's not what you should be thinking. I do think there should be a light novel. There probably already is. A light novel or some sort of anime, some sort of adaptation of that light novel that's just Chad Sherlock Holmes and femboy Watson. I think that would be a lovely series. I think it would probably stump the charts. It's about to go harder than anything else. But, hello everybody. It's been too long. I do think about you. I do think about this almost every single day. Mostly because there were days where I definitely could have done it, but then I didn't. And that's on me. That's on me being too weak. It's me not being the Chad Sherlock Holmes I was born to be. Turns out that mental is pretty important. But me, I figured it out. I'm literally never gonna have an issue ever again. I'm gonna stream every single day from now on. Every single day. There's no way that I fail that. You know, in high school, they named me the #1 breaker of promises. And not because I broke promises, but because the promises I made were so rare. it's impossible to break something if I didn't ever make the promise, right? Because even though I just promised that I would stream every single day from now on, if you think about it, if only 2 of you hear it, if only 3 of you hear it, if only 4 of you hear it, I can gaslight 4 people. I can gaslight as many people as necessary to make them think that I never promised anything. So who's the one breaking the promise? I'm gonna somehow make you think it's your fault. That is the intent. That is where I'm gonna end up. I can't gaslight you. I'm very doubtful. I'm very doubtful. I can gaslight you right now. You say you're a femboy, prove it. Actually, don't. I just realized that would probably... My word... Listen. I just thought of all the ways you can prove it. Yeah. I mean, that's not even gaslighting. That's not even gaslighting. That's just me trying to figure out... I'm trying to get the details, I suppose. Why am I still on my starting soon screen? I didn't think about that. I immediately clicked. I did this is what happened. Boom, boom, and I was like, fuck. I realized that I fucked up. And then I never fixed the fuck up. Because I don't want to acknowledge that I fucked up. So go fuck yourself for making me acknowledge the fact that I maybe am a failure on occasion. I can fix it though. I think. Just don't look at any of that. There's nothing bad there, right? I don't think there's anything bad there. I hope not. Yeah, there's nothing bad. Where do I... Oh, fuck. Oh, I see... Oh, the VTube Studio crashed. That's why I was still in my starting screw... Why'd you make me click over? Why did you make me click buttons? You've crashed it. You've ruined it. Would You Rather is a stream I've been promising for 2.5 months or something, and I just, you know what, all the motivation's gone. All the motivation gone, and it's because of you. How does that make you feel? How does it make you feel that you literally just killed the one thing that would keep me happy? All your fault. Hello. I fixed it. Technically. I don't know why I took the shirt off. It's natural. Examine the icons on the bottom. Let's see, if you want to examine the icons, go ahead. There's nothing bad there. Oh, how do I get rid of this? Look, there's nothing bad there. We got Google Chrome, Task Manager, Steam, Discord, an illegal downloading app for YouTube, Yazo, Genshin Impact. Okay, let me explain. Let me explain. I swear to literally nothing. Because I don't swear, because there's nothing for me to swear onto, because if I swear on something, it's over. If I make a swear, I'm not gonna be able to keep it. It's gonna be too funny for me to break it. But if there was anything to swear on, I'm not a Genshin Impact player. I'm not. I look at the fan art, and that is the extent of it. That is the extent of it. It's one of those things that you look at the fan art and you're like, I should play that game. I should try this. I should put this into my arms, my hands, my brain. I did that. It was a mistake. I spent about $1,000. So I stopped playing, and then I played again. I recently started playing again. Maxed out Raiden? I'm not a Raiden guy. I'm a Hootao guy. I'm a Hooters guy. God, I need to find the image. I'm not sure if this is common. I don't know how common this is among Americans, but if you're somewhat older, not that I'm older, if you're somewhat older, Hooters used to be a thing that existed, and it still exists, but it doesn't really exist anymore. Everybody went to Hooters. Some people still go to Hooters. I remember when last time I went to Los Angeles, my friends were like, let's go to the Hooters next to the fucking convention center, and I was like, no. I'm here to, I went to Los Angeles for an anime convention. You think I'm looking at Real Woman? what do you think of me? But no, I don't have a maxed out Raiden. I have a maxed out lot of characters. I like all the characters that are mentally ill. That is my type. That is my type. If you have something inherently wrong with you that can never be fixed, but it's just on the edge enough that maybe I can fix it, I'll like you. Basically, I'm telling you have problems. Tell me your problems and I can fix them. Probably, I'll at least try to. Probably won't. But I can at least gaslight you into thinking that I did fix it. Daya, I was at the point of To be real for a second, I was just overwhelmed with stuff for a while, so forgive me. I was gonna reply to a lot of Discord messages after I finished this stream, but I wanted to stream, and then I wanted to do it. What if I'm your problem? It's not possible. It's literally, it's not possible, Moon. I can't be a problem to you. I know that I'm addicting. I know that you can't help but just adore everything about me. It's literally the point of my existence. It's exactly what I do. It's what I push. It's everything that matters to me is making you care about me. I wish I knew how to quit. You stop it. I can feel you doing this. I can feel the typing of the words, and I can feel you cringing when you typed it. Because I know you can quit me. It's not hard to quit me. It's not. It's not. I promise you. But please don't leave, I'll fucking cry. Because you're not the one who's parasocial, I am. Because I remember names. Every single person that gives me even an ounce of time, just a little bit, it matters. It matters to me, and I give too much thought to the people who give me attention. That was my impression of you looking at the Genshin icon. I can't quit it. To be fair, I quit it for like 8 months. I uninstalled it for 8 months. But I reinstalled it because the new area came out and my friends were talking about it. My friends are a drug. But even then, I don't know if friendship's worth Genshin Impact. I should probably cut them off. The same way you should cut me off. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I was at that, you know, everyone reaches a sort of point where it becomes a massive task to do basic things. That's where I was at for a couple weeks, and I kind of just let that stew. So hopefully I fixed that. I think I did. I'm pretty good at fixing things, as I've said, but I'm also pretty good at lying, especially to myself. So we'll see. But I hope you have all been absolutely lovely. I know it's been hard without me, but I'm back. I am back. And the coveted, impossible, you would not believe it if it happened in front of your eyes right now, is not that. Definitely not that. How do I do this? There we go. It is Would You Rather? Would You Rather? Coming at you at 11:00. Let me try that again. Would You Rather? Coming at you at 11:03 p.m. 8/27/2023. Coming at you live on twitch.tv/ I had to look at my name for some reason. Glenpai! I forgot who I was. I'm schizophrenic. I honestly have no idea who I am or why I exist. Every single day is hard. But it's easier when I get to be in front of you. So, hi. Hello, hi. Wait, it's not supposed to be on that one yet. No, it's not supposed to. Don't look at that. Don't read. You can't read, right? Why did it immediately? Wait, is it just going automatically? How do I change that? I don't want it to move until I tell it to. Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe that was my fault. Yes, please. Give this guy grief every day. I do deserve it. I do deserve it. I like when people give me grief. When people give me grief, it means they care about me, you know? That's why all I do is shit talk my friends. My friends, anybody I care about, they'll come up and be like, I did this thing, and I'm like, yeah, but you kind of sucked. Can you do it again, but better? I want them to improve, you know? I need that. I need them to constantly improve. I seek out anything and anybody that I can tell to do better while I fail myself. But I didn't fail tonight. I succeeded. Would you rather? Don't ask about the original date. But the thing about Would You Rather is I promised it 3 months ago or so. I think it was probably on one of my first schedules. What a mistake that was. What a mistake pretending I could schedule was. That was not something I should have done. But maybe I'll eventually reach the point that I can do that I can hold myself accountable. I hope so. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if you're still here, Daya, but 18 days ago, I thought about this. 18 days ago, you redeemed a story time because you raided me right as I was about to end stream. You redeemed a story time. Would you like that story time? Do you want to go under the sheets? You want to be tucked under it? You want me to light the fire? Put some kindle under the wood? Or wait, kindle the wood. I think I should. I think I should just to get myself back in the game. I never really forget how to talk. I never forget how to be me. But I do forget how to stream on occasion. So maybe I should do your story time just as a little comeuppance. I'm getting hydrated. You don't want me to die. I need you to grief me, but don't wish death upon me. I know I'm a demon and I can handle it, but I don't want to handle it. I like being competent, but I don't want to be so competent that people come up to me and expect me to do better. I just want to be competent enough. I want your expectations just right below the middle. Let me think. Story time. Sitting by the fire. Roasting some marshmallows. I do have a story. Speaking of roasting marshmallows. You wouldn't believe it, but a long time ago I used to go outside. Outside. You can hear the cicadas. You can hear the sounds of nature. Probably hear too many people in too small a campground. And that was the location of this story. It was a campground, but meant for, people who don't actually camp. It's like, oh, let's go camping, and you bring the whole family type of thing. So we go to this campground. I'm probably about 10 years old or so, 10 human years old or so, and I don't want to fucking go. I don't want to fucking go. I'm a little brat. I'm gonna let my parents know that I don't want to go by making their life fucking awful. That's what I do. I make your life worse if I don't want to do things. So, on the car ride there, I was cooking up a scheme, a little plan, a little 10-year-old plan. And I was a bit mischievous. I was smarter than I really give myself credit for, to be honest. I came up with the grand plan of, during the middle of the night, convincing my parents that there's a bear outside of the tent. When everybody goes to bed, I came up with this grand idea. So, my father, he's in the military. My father is a military guy. Very American, red-blooded. Cold-blooded? Red-blooded. Heated. Can't stop him. You'd be afraid of him. If you saw him in a local store, you'd be like, I don't want to mess with that guy. But you'd want to thank him for his service, maybe. That type of thing. He is a great father. But me and him are very different. As a military guy, it turns out he brought guns with him. I didn't realize that. So, middle of the night, probably like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., something around there. I just pretended I was asleep, and then all of a sudden I woke up and I was like, my parents were still awake for some reason. They were just talking. And I told them, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And they were like, okay, dude. All right, little dude, get out there. Go use your cock. And I was like, awesome. I'm gonna go use my cock, mom and dad. So I went to use my cock and pee out of it. And for whatever reason, I thought as a 10-year-old that bears climb trees. That's what I thought. I thought bears slept on trees like sloths. That's what I seriously thought this. And I don't know where this information came from. They do? I was never wrong. Okay, I'm a genius. So I climbed to the top of this tree. Not really that tall, but tall enough that if I jump from it, it's not a good idea. I'm not a cat. I've been told I'm a dog. Would you believe that? I've had people tell me that I'm a dog, that they see me as a puppy, they see me as a dog. I don't feel particularly good about. I don't feel good about that. That's not. Why? What did I do to deserve such a label? I'm not going woof woof. I'm not doing that. I don't have a collar around me. I don't have the leash. You can't control me. Dogs can be controlled. I would argue I'm a cat, if anything. Just because cats are little assholes. Doglets? That's a very... I don't like doglet because it makes me think of manlet. And if there's one thing that I have in life, it's that I'm tall. And being tall causes me a lot of problems. But no, I'm getting sidetracked. Maybe I should take some more meds so I can actually focus. I do not like the use of that word. But anyway, I climbed to the top of this tree. go to the edge of the branch, and it's kind of right above the tent that my parents had set up. They'd retired for the night. My little siblings were there. This was before I had my other siblings, so I only had 2 at the time. And I thought, I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs and freak everybody out. So, and it comes from above them, like a fucking skyscraper. They're in the woods, and all of a sudden, God is screaming down to them, but it's God if he was a 10-year-old child. And the 10-year-old child goes, "Ah! There's a bear!" And I freak the fuck out. I put on a show. I'm a theater kid. I didn't know it, but I was reincarnated. I learned directly from Shakespeare on that day. And I put on a show at the top of this tree branch. And outside comes everybody in the camp. And my dad has a gun. And he's just aiming it up at me. He's aiming it up at me. And it's dark, so he can't really see what the fuck is happening. He doesn't know what's going on up in that tree branch. He can't see it. There's rustles. There's green. There's too much happening. So he points his gun at me. He's not going to shoot. You know, he's a military guy. But I see my dad. I see my dad get fucking tackled by another guy. And he's like, no, 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 no. The guy tackled him to stop him from shooting, even though he wasn't going to. I hope. Maybe that was my dad's chance, and he missed that chance. He missed the opportunity to finally fucking murder me. That's the more likely thing. But he gets tackled to the ground, he gets a concussion. I gave my dad a concussion. He gets tackled to the ground so hard by this guy and hits his head, he has a fucking concussion. We have to spend the night at the hospital. We were camping, and I wanted to be in technology, surrounded by walls. I wanted 4 walls around me, a roof above my head, and I wanted to play on my fucking Game Boy. I wanted to play Pokemon Emerald. That is what I wanted. I wanted nothing more than that. They took away the Game Boy. They didn't let me play Pokemon. They might have been a little bit mad at me. And that is story time. And that is a bounty repaid. I have the personality of a small dog. Name a small dog. What does a small dog entail? I have a small dog. I don't know their breed. Like, be honest with me. Like, what type of small dog? Because if I'm gonna be labeled a small dog, I at least want to understand why. I want to be able to comprehend it. Oh, that doesn't work. A palm? What's a palm look like? Oh wait, I'm stupid. Do you think... When I see palm, I think kind of uptight. Do I come off as uptight? I fucked up if I'm coming off as uptight. And they look, okay, listen, they look a bit, this dog looks too smart. Palms look too smart. I don't think they fit me. They look like they know what they're doing. They feel like they have a goal in life. Like, they're there to chill. Open that second, oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Uh-oh, what was on there? Okay, that's the worst thing you saw, that's fine. How did that happen? Oh, it's because I'm on that screen. Moon, that didn't happen, okay? That didn't happen. That is something that we don't discuss. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Oh, I need at least several moments. I'm so fucking stupid. You're such an idiot. You are so fucking stupid! Why are you so stupid? Why am I a fucking idiot? Why did I do that? I mean, the thing is, I'm not embarrassed because you won't believe me. That is for something else. I promise. I promise that's for something else. And if you choose not to believe me, that's okay too. I wouldn't believe me either, to be 100% real with you. But That's enough story time. I'll get on to the real show. All it took was ruining every bit of my credibility, but that's not anything I'd be shocked by. Would you rather? Would you rather? I am gonna change the music. Maybe not rambling, please. Where's what I usually use? Yeah, that's okay. Streamer Chan? Stop grooming me. But on this fine day, coming at you live, would you rather? It's a very simple game. There's not much to it. It's 2 simple choices, maybe 3. No? What did I say? I already forgot what I said. I mean, anything I say, I want you to type in all caps no. That is what I want, but I already forgot what I said. I already forgot what I said, so I can't stop doing it. It's already happened. It's already in line with my existence. But would you rather? Simple game. You said stop grooming me? Well, don't tell me that I said that. When I read Chan, I just think there's something, I don't know, I associate it with grooming. Mostly because there was a Discord I was in where this moderator would just constantly, whenever there was a female presenting person in the server, he would always type Chan at the end. And he had some messages. I wouldn't call it Riz, I wouldn't call it flirting, I wouldn't call it, I don't know what I'd call it. I'd call it utter failure, I suppose. I think that's what I'd go for. But would you rather? It's a very simple game. There are 2 choices. There could be more, but for the most part, I just used 2 choices. And I was gonna start us off easy. I thought, you know, let's begin easy. I don't want to overwhelm you. I'm already too much of a mental strain as is. But I think I've become a bit more aggressive. The plan was to go easy. This question, this would you rather, it might be a bit too much, but I want nothing less. If it's not too much, then I failed. If it's not too much, then I'm a failure. My brain is not fucking with any of my usual tracks. But the first would you rather every single time you masturbate, your mom receives a text telling her that you're doing it in the title of the content. Or every single time your parents or anyone close to you has an intense orgasm, they call to tell you. They elaborate. They explain the situation, the feeling, the post-note clarity, every thought that was going through their mind when they had an orgasm. Would you rather? Which of these 2? Tell me. For me, I know I'm the one who made these questions, but I actually didn't put much thought into this one. Let's say I can't. I'm thinking of how it would go. Like, I feel like she's gonna receive a text message, and it's gonna be really specific. It's not gonna just say the title of the content. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be fucking anime girl triple blowjob foot job fucking Spinaza fucking Genshin Impact. Like, that's what it's gonna say. But it's also gonna tell her like the time and date. It's gonna like tell her. She's gonna wake up and be like, oh, my son at 2 a.m. was jerking off to Genshin Impact. That's fucking awesome, lovely. I don't think I love my mom too much. I can't put her through that. I can't let her know that at 11:44pm.com. Oh my god. I can't let her know that at 11:44 p.m. on July 7th I was, you know, masturbating to fucking Kirinu. I can't have her go through that. I can't have her go through that every day. Not that I jerk off. Not that that's something I ever do. But if I did, I really wouldn't want that. And honestly, I feel like, what if it came with a special message too? What if whoever sent it was like, fuck this guy? And every single time that she got the text message, all of a sudden, it just included information like, yeah, this was the day when your son was 7, and you guys, like, you went to his first basketball game and like had a moment together? What if it included that? Like, I don't know. I'm not the god of this game. I'm simply a participant myself. I don't know what could happen in that text messages. Sarth, welcome. I missed you. This is the legendary, the forbidden, the shouldn't have ever happened would you rather stream. The one and only. And you got here just at the beginning because I ended up talking for like 30 minutes. You missed me too? Aw, thank you. I made a promise that I promised to break later where I'll stream more. Maybe. And I know that sentence was confusing. It was meant to be. Can you just pick 2 and not answer the phone? Moon, get out of here. Stop trying to find... You have to reply. You have to reply. You have to listen. You can't put earbuds in. You can't play Drake at the top of the speaker's volume and avoid everything. You have to pick one or the other, and you have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. Listen. My parents... Okay, fuck. I put anyone close to me. My brother has sex all the time, probably. I don't want my brother calling me and being like, I just busted a nut, bro! Bro, you won't believe it, dude. So like, I had a condom, but I didn't use it. Like, that's what my brother's gonna do. He's gonna come in and be like, bro, if I get another kid, you think you can help watch him on occasion? Like, I don't need that. You pick one? I can't do that to my mom. And also, it doesn't have to be your mom. Whoever it is the worst for you. Whoever is the worst for you, okay? It could be your dad, it could be your closest friend, it could be your significant other, it could be anything. The second is already a thing if you know degenerates. Doko, who are you talking to? Doko, give me your phone contacts list, give me your Discord DM list, give me your Twitter DM list. I need to see who you're talking to, and I have to report them. I have to, why are you talking to these people? Why am I making this about them? You already know it. You don't talk to them? It sure sounds like you do. Oh, God. My parents probably still have sex, dude. I hate thinking about this. I hate that, the visualization. Why can't my brain not work? I actually wish I was as dumb as you think I am. I wish I was as dumb as you think. You don't talk to them? That'd be even worse, Doko. That'd be even worse. Because your parents who you don't talk to, you have to do it. You have to answer that phone call. I know you don't really talk to your parents, but you have to answer the phone. It's not a choice. You're physically compelled to. Oh God. What if the text message has a geo-tracker? My mom is gonna get a text message, and it's gonna be like, oh, Glen's masturbating right now. This was the exact moment you shared 12 years ago when he was like a cute little boy when you bought him Pokemon cards. Like, and also here he is in the fucking Tim Hortons parking lot jerking off at 2 a.m. on July 7th. I don't need that. I love my mom. I would rather my mom tell me about her orgasm than her know about mine. I would rather I would prefer people not to know about my orgasms. But, and also, why did I put the word intense? Why did I do that? Why did I add that adjective there? I have no idea why I put that adjective there, but I did. Intense orgasm. You could track if you're then you're, dude. Sarth, all of a sudden, your mom, your parents, whoever gets the text, it normalizes, right? Eventually, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's jerking off again. Oh, he's jerking off to Asian girls today." Like, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, he's like, you know, trying some new stuff out or something." Like, "Oh, look at that, he's trying Vor." Oh, look at that, he's on Faku or he's on Hentai or X Hentai, and he looked up the tag. What's the fucked up tag? He looked up elf goblin rape in Minecraft. That's not a word I should say. I'm sorry. He looked up something fucked up. I can't think of specific tags right now. I'm too busy trying to erase the memory of my parents having sex. I would go for 1. No. 2. Yeah, I can deal with it. I can handle somebody telling me that they orgasmed. Now, could I handle the explanation? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's 2 for me. Final call. The final call. 1 or 2. Pick your poison. Could I handle 2 if it was a close friend? Yes. Yes, that would be better. It would be so much easier. If a close friend called me and they were like, yo, I just had the best orgasm of my life, I'd be like, sick, let's fucking go. Awesome for you. Now, if I had to learn, I guess I would learn a lot about them. I don't know. I already know a lot. I don't know if it's weird, but a lot of my bestest of friends that I've known for a very long time, I know what they're into, right? I know what they're into to some degree. I don't know the extent, but I know what they're into. Now, it'd be weird when it's my best friend calls and I can, like, hear his fiance in the background, and she's like, do you have to call Glen after every time you come inside me? I don't know if I'd be okay with that. I don't know how I'd handle that, personally. I think it's 2. Close friend, parents, siblings, I can handle it. I can't handle people knowing my patterns. I need to be mysterious. You'd get pretty busy on the phone? Yeah, I guess this is an easier choice. This is an easier choice, I think, if you don't have that many close friends. But I don't know. I guess to make it fair, the first one, it would text everybody that you consider close. Just to make it fair, because then it's too easy of a choice. If you picked one, your parents would finally have closure. They'd understand the irreparable damage that they have done. It's not that bad. That's a nice way of looking at it, honestly. That is a fantastic way. It's a fantastic way to make sure that they never message you. Because they're not gonna, they probably won't understand why they keep, because the thing is, even if they block your number, somehow, some way, the text always comes through. They have to know. PH, here I come. Or a cam streamer. Yeah. There's options. I like this one. I came up with this one and I was really proud of this one. I like that there's options. There's so many things that you can consider. For me, I can handle people talking, though. I can deal with it. I mean, before my friends got married, he would tell, is this weird? He would tell me about, like, it's not like he had sex all the time, but he would tell me about, like, his sex life and stuff. Is that odd? I don't know if it is. I really don't have any of my other friends tell me about it. Actually, I had one friend, she told me about it one time. She told me about it one time, and then she explained every part of the vagina to me. So, maybe it is normal. Maybe it is normal. But, final call, I pick 2. I easily choose 2. Because, fuck 1. My mom does not deserve that. I'm self-sacrificing. Did I not know anatomy before? Shut up. So, on to the next one. Number 2. Would you rather have to wear a collar? No, don't get too excited. Don't get too excited about the collar. The collar has a ruby on it that glows red whenever you have a negative thought. Or, you have to wear a collar that allows you to read people's minds. But the only thing that you can read from their minds is the negative bad thoughts specifically about you. When you're talking to somebody, you hear, if there's any negativity for you, you hear it. But if you wear the other collar, whenever people are talking to you and they say something, they know that you have a negative thought. They know it. They're like, Glen's that collar guy. He's that collar guy. He wears a collar. It looks good on him. Let's be honest. It looks good on him. But he kind of just, it always turns red when he talks to me. That's kind of weird. I wonder what's up with that. And they know that it's you thinking poorly about them. But the thing is, it could just be any negative thought. The thing is, imagine you're like in a movie theater. You go see Oppenheimer, and you're just like, oh man, this movie sucks. All of a sudden, there's just red fills the entire theater. You're ruining it for everybody else. Everybody else, it's ruined. You've ruined that theater for everybody because you had a negative thought about the movie. And it's just on top of the screen, like the nuke goes off, Oppenheimer's naked, and you see his nuts, but it's obscured because of the red light. It's an anatomy lesson. You're seeing the meat of the balls, but you're not seeing the Oppenheimer balls. What do I say? You know what I mean? So one would just be lit all the time for you? Aw, Sarth. Come on, there's positive stuff. There's positive stuff. But let's just say, for the sake of you, that it's more so related to when people talk to you. It's more personal, is how I'd put it. Basically, you know, people, when they talk to you, they could be like, what could they say? There's a lot of things people could say to you. I usually just turn off my ears and then talk myself. That way I don't have to hear other people talk. But they'll be like, oh, you look so good in that dress. And then all of a sudden it turns red because you're looking at them and you're judging their fit. And you're like, their fit is terrible. There's zero drip. It's a fucking Sahara desert of drip. Too easy? 2, but I'd be put into prison afterwards and get an even better collar and matching friendship bracelets. Don't you want people to have negative thoughts about you? You want to be underestimated. You want them to think worse of you. That's the goal, I think, right? Because if you are constantly inviting criticism, inviting people negativity, you're probably doing something right. Especially if you're a content creator. Do I talk to myself? Let me ask you that, Sarth. Let me ask you all that. Do you think that I talk to myself? Do you think that before I streamed, that before I did anything, that I talked to myself? Yes? I do. I did. I do. I still do. There's a reason I thought that I would be a good streamer. There's a reason that I wanted to be a streamer, because I talk to myself so much, I should probably talk to other people, right? When I say I have multiple personalities, it's not a lie. And I still need to have that stream. Another stream that needs to happen. It's gonna be the next Would You Rather, where every single time I stream, someone asks me about it, and I'm like, oh, you know, this week for sure. I need to do a stream where I talk to myself. I need to list out every personality that I think I have and have a conversation among them. Like the council of Glen's personalities. But like, I get the vibes you do a bit. I do bits. I do like bits. I've talked a lot about it before. I do enjoy a little bit of a bit. I'm a bitty of a bitter. There's something very enjoyable about pushing something till there's nothing left. That's why when I talk, I just keep talking, because I like to expand. And if I constantly expand, eventually maybe I'll understand what the fuck I'm thinking about. But ever since a young age, I've talked to myself. Let's see. To be fair, at a young age, I didn't have friends, so there wasn't really much for me to do. 2 is the popular choice. Would you not be hurt? Is that just a me thing? I almost want 1 because I'm afraid of 2 because I don't really. It's not like I'm averse to being shit talked. I'm averse to people telling me that I'm bad at something. If anything, it just makes for a fun conversation. But having to hear people's unfiltered negative bad thoughts about you whenever you talk to them, even your friends probably had bad thoughts about you sometimes, right? I don't know if I could handle my friends. I don't know if I could handle my family's bad thoughts about me. I don't know if I could handle the people that matters to me thoughts. Stay on the rules. If you were a streamer, would you get the bad thoughts from someone watching you? Yeah. If you're talking to them, it can be through text chat. If you're talking to somebody, they know. Same as the first one. If you're sending a text to somebody, the text is bright red. Oh no, I like when people are honest with me. Honesty is important, but I don't know. Brutal honesty can hurt. I've had times where my friends were so upset at me or mad at me, probably because I was going too hard on a bit. Probably because the bit was too much. And they have said some hurtful things. I would hate to hear those hurtful things every single time that I talk to them. It'd make it hard to like them. I guess this is easy for Moon and Doko because they don't have friends. I would have to go for 1. I don't think that negatively, honestly, about people. Now, I say that, but it'd probably be bad. I'm sure, like, I don't know, you'd kind of be fucked, wouldn't you? Like, if you were in a relationship with somebody, you know, what's the common relationship thing? Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? And you're like, no. And then it grows bright red. You have no footing. You're fucked. You put together a thoughtful present for the second one. And you're like, I hope they put it on their fridge. And then the next time you talk to them, they're like, you ask them about the gift, and they're like, oh, that gift was so lovely. And you read the thoughts, and they're like, that gift was fucking atrocious. I can't believe that they think they know me well enough to get me such a personal gift. I tore it up and threw it in the fucking trash can. I don't know if I'd like that. Don't type that face, Moon. Prove to me that you have a friend. You can't. When you have to be honest, in this context, they know that they like, for some reason, everybody knows that the collar means you have a negative thought when it turns red. When you have bad thoughts about yourself or something, we don't listen. That would be the brightest ruby to ever exist, Sarth. So let's not go for that side. You are my friends? Oh, you got me there. I am your friend. I'm not gonna be like those other streamers. I'm not gonna not say that. Now, the extent of the friendship, that sort of thing, that's where things are weird. But to say that I don't remember your names and I don't recognize you and I don't recognize and absorb the way that you guys type, like, you guys are people. That's why, like, a lot of streamers, they have the, like, fan name or whatever, and I assume that's just necessary at some point, but at least for me, it feels too impersonal. I'm a personal guy. It's not like I expect you to come in my chat and tell me everything about you. But when you talk in my chat, I remember what you say. I remember how you word it. I remember how you type. I remember too much. Parasocial streamer, maybe. You know, I think there's a new Chilla game actually. I don't know if you were at the night security stream when I did that a while ago. That was a lot of fun. I liked that stream a lot. I might end up playing that new game called Parasocial just because it's too fucking funny to not. Because there's so much discourse about VTubing and being parasocial and that sort of thing. And I'm not gonna give the whole rundown. I'm not gonna give the whole thesis about parasocialism or fucking whatever. But to say that I'm not appreciative and grateful and care that you guys show up, I wouldn't lie about that. But I would go for 1. I would prefer people. It's more funny, honestly. I know that's gonna be like a common thing where I'm more okay with something if it's funny. If it's more funny, I can't help it. I would go with 1. 100% I'd go with 1. Because I can't hear people's bad thoughts about me. Hey, Oni boy. Hey, Nova. How you doing? Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing awesome. And if you're not doing awesome, you better be doing awesome now. Because Oni boy's here. We're doing Would You Rather. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it. Everybody's heard me talk about it. And nobody believed me that it would ever happen. And I can't blame them. But I can't even look at this stream and be like, I did it. Suck my cock. I'm better than you. I can't do that. I'm not allowed because it took me too long. I don't have the footing anymore. I'm too far down the mountain. I fell all the way from the tippity top of the peak down to the bottom. There's no chance that I can look at somebody and be like, I did Would You Rather, bitch. I can't do that because they're just gonna be like, well, you took 3 months, and I can't. As much as I want to argue and be a brat, I can't. Doing shit, heart, oh. Doing shit sucks, but sometimes it's fun. So I hope it's the type of fun shit. Sorry, don't. Sorry, thank you so much, but don't have higher expectations of me. Before you came in, I literally had like a 1-minute spiel where I was like, I need expectations to be lowered. I need everyone to expect nothing. Car was the target of the Proud Boys. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Also ads? Sorry. I wish I could do something about ads. I fucking hate ads. I wish I could just gift everybody a sub, but then I'd run out of money, probably. But, would you rather? My final choice is 1. I've said it about 3 times and not moved on. But I'm gonna go to number 3. In a second. You're back? Okay. I don't know what the Proud Boys are, but that fucking sucks. That fucking sucks, and they should not be proud of themselves. If anything, they should be disgusted by themselves. You know, I think I told the story before, but where I live, it's very common to steal Kias. All of my family pretty much drives Kia cars. There's some exploit with older Kia cars. And the car I drove to work, I ended up giving to my little sister when I got a new car like 2 months ago. And as soon as I gave it to her, it got stolen and totaled. It actually just got fucking destroyed. I couldn't believe it. Firebombed? Hate group? That does sound like a hate group name. That is so fucked up. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I hope that insurance helps you out. I hope it's not too much of a fucking ball ache. That is fucked up. I hate people. I hate people. I like you all though, but I especially hate those people. I do hope you're okay as well. Because I hope you weren't in the car when it got fucking Molotov cocktailed like it was Nazi zombies. We don't... Minor burns. Nova. I'm so sorry. That is fucking terrible. At least it's minor. Because I've been to the burn unit where I work, and it's so fun. It's fire's scary. Don't fuck with fire. There's a reason I don't cook. Don't fuck with fire. All important stuff was out? Okay. Well, I'm glad at the very minimum you're walking in okay. I'm very, very happy that you're okay. Not happy that any of that happened, but that sucks. That sucks so fucking bad. But I am happy, at least. I'm happy that you're okay. And I'm happy that I'm doing Would You Rather. Hola, Vera to the rescue. Yes, let's go. But Would You Rather, number 3. Number 3. We maybe had a minor discussion about it before, a very minor discussion. It just comes up too easily. Would you rather be a Discord mod for a gacha game Discord server like Genshin Impact, Honkai Third Rail, or I can't think of any, like Fate Go, and if you stop moderating it, you'll die. And everyone in that server thinks and tells everyone else that you're a groomer. You are the groomer Discord mod, and anything you say to refute it does not work. And you can't just leave the server. You can't leave. If you leave, it's over. There's nothing left of you. You're not a person anymore. You're not in existence. It's all gone. Or you can have a weekly date, a weekly lovely date with a Discord mod that you have to pretend to love. And yes, they call you Kitten. They call you Kitten. Every single week when you join the call, they get really close to their microphone and they're like, hello, my kitten. Like, they do something like that. They're that type of person. So we've all done it, right? We've all done it. We have joined a Discord server, and all of a sudden, it happens. Boop! You get that red little notification. You get that red little notification. You receive that DM, a single message. And it's the Discord mod. They think you're very open. They like the way you talk. They like your opinions on gacha games. They've somehow become obsessed with you in 10 messages or less. You have to reply and accept them. You have to start going on dates with them every week. For one, you can honestly just be a shitty mod in general. You could, but you do have to look at the server more than you want. And it's probably not a gacha game you like. It's not a gacha game you like, probably. But they like your sugar parent? I guess you could. There's a lot of assumptions going into that one. You have to choose number 2 because I know they would be into the integrated. Maybe. See, there's a lot of assumptions to make. You can't accurately predict what number 2 is going to be. You can't possibly... Yeah, is the mod rich? Stop asking me questions. Stop asking questions. I want you to never ask a question again. I want, anytime you have a question about the would you rather, ask, and then I'll tell you this again. Because I'll probably also answer. Is the mod rich? I don't know. I just want you to stop asking questions in general. I want you to embrace never asking me questions and simply accepting me to be the absolute smartest, best person who has all the information. And you don't have to worry. It's like that message. You know that meme where it's like, what? It's like, what is the stock market, question mark? And it replies, don't worry about it, kitten. And she just goes, yay, I want that. I don't want questions, I want that. Yay. Who the fuck made these up? Me. Fuck you. I'll ask questions all I want. I can't stop you. But I can fight you. You don't want to know about the stock market? I don't want to know much about it either, but I'm willing to hold the information for my Discord, kitten. It's... Alright, so... I honestly think 2. I think 2 is the easier choice. But there's too many assumptions about it. You don't know what they're like. You don't know what they could be. There's nothing you know about them. They're just a random person who DM'd you when you joined a Discord server. I can't help but fight people. It's in me. I'm competitive. I'm aggressive. I'm a man that was born to take out others. I was born to absolutely make your day and then take away that joy. That is who I am. I'm gonna fucking do it every single time I stream. You can just do the one stone. Okay. Okay, I guess you can be a bad mod. You can just, you can embrace that. But what happens when you're enough of a bad mod and they think you're so much of a groomer that they message, like they report you to the police? They think that you are actually grooming the 14-year-old girl playing Genshin Impact. They truly believe that. They dox you. They find out your information, your IP address, the love of your life, your mom, your dad, your full name. They figure everything out, Sin. What then, Sin? What then? What do you do? It's over! I suppose the thing is, I suppose the FBI, the cops, the CIA, whoever the fuck deals with that, would come in and figure out that you're not actually a groomer. But I don't know. I'm just a participant. I'm not a god. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. They might find Discord messages you sent when you were 16. Maybe you accidentally, possibly, groomed somebody. And you didn't realize it because you were a kid. It would be easier? Yeah. I know that I made these, and I tried my best to make them a difficult choice, but I do feel like two's easier. He wants you to choose number 2 because he's the Discord mod. Don't do that. Don't ever suggest I'm a Discord mod. Please, 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 please. I am undeserving of such a title, of such a label. I can't possibly match the greatness of Discord mods. I can't do this. I can't have the weekly date and come into the mic real close and be like, how'd your week go, kitten? Can you meow for daddy? Are you wearing that leash that I sent to you through your throne? I can't do that. I can't do that. Milk that parasocial audience? Ew, stop. Ew, that's the point! I can't be that, Mince! I can't be that. It's impossible. I know that I give off That it is proven, it is scientifically proven by my own streams. The hypothesis was confirmed that I am rizzed out of my fucking mind. I know this, but that doesn't mean I'm a Discord mod. You can, I just can't be here for it. Well, I don't do it. I did it for the bits. Embrace my bits. You wouldn't even have to show your face? You wouldn't have to show your face, no. It would just be a Discord date. It would be a Discord date. But what if the unexpected happens? I know everybody's already like on board with 2. But what if the unexpected happens? What if you fall in love with them? Can you live with yourself if you fall in love with a Discord mod? Tell me. Is that something that you can go day to day through? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you have the day off. Can you do that? Can you love them? And also, you can't be mean to them. You have to pretend to love them. You have to reply. He calls you kitten, you call him daddy. Or whatever they prefer. You have to do that. You have to convince them that you love them. Couldn't handle your line of work? I know I couldn't. It's not on me. It's not on me. You're aromantic? Your type of work and being aromantic, it's an impressive feat. You think Discord mods have Riz? I'm not a Discord mod. Stop it. I have Riz. I downloaded the VOD. I have proof that I have Riz. Everybody who was there agreed that Riz was confirmed. The Rizzler is within me. I know I'm a demon, but within me is, it's him, the Rizzler. I fucking WWE intro. You can't keep your hands off me. It's confirmed. Math proved it. I'll call you daddy here if you go to therapy with me. Did I make this PowerPoint? I did. I did. Who do you think? Who else do you think made it? Are you asking to like be mean to me? Or are you asking because you're impressed? Good job. Thanks. Thanks. I'm actually shocked. That's the first it's been like 2 hours, and I think that's the first time someone's been nice to me. Mod Pie, I am going to go into my family's safe. That's what I'm gonna do. Mod Pie, I'm gonna go into my family's safe. I'm gonna crack it because I don't know the code. I don't know the code to get into it. I don't even know how to open a safe. You know those school lockers where you had to turn the thing and turn the I couldn't figure those out. I literally just carried my book bag with me everywhere because I could never figure out how to open the lockers in my school. I gave up. It was the first day of school and I felt embarrassed. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. This is too much for me. I can't handle this. I couldn't figure out how to turn to the left and then to the right and to the left. I'm okay at it in video games. When there's like lock-picking video games, I can do it, but not in high school. Did I deserve for you to... I deserve to be complimented constantly. I don't think anyone can disagree with that. But two it is. 2 it is. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about going into my family's safe where all the guns are. And... don't call me mod. Don't call me a Discord mod. I'm not gonna finish that. I'm not gonna finish that train of thought because it's not funny. It's not funny. And Twitch doesn't like those sort of jokes. Listen, I grew up on live leak stuff. I have to hold back some of the cringe edgy humor on occasion. Do you ever find yourself doing that where you're like, oh god, you feel like you just entered your 15-year-old body again and you're just absolutely cutting, you're just cutting everything you walk by. You're walking through the school halls and you're such an edgy motherfucker that everybody can feel it. I need to hold back from that because it was me and who I was can still be me. He sincerely hates mods? I do! I don't have a single Twitch mod. I don't like mods. You listen, if your entire goal is to become my Twitch mod, it won't happen until like 500 viewers, until I get too lazy. Because I am the mod. You are not trustworthy enough to be mod. If I had to look at the names I can read right now, Nova, Mint, Sin, Sarth, Mint, I already said Mint, Doko. I don't think there's a single fucking name right there that I would trust giving a sword. I would not give you a sword. I don't know what you would do with it. I can't trust you to do anything positive with that sword. Gibbs sword? If we were in medieval times, you all would take the sword and just murder people in the streets for minor inconveniences. A serf would come up to you and be like, can I ask you a question? So anyway, we've been working every day, and I was thinking that we've been working too much. I was thinking, can we get like a 15-minute break every 4 hours? And then you fucking murder them. Like, that's what you do. You wouldn't allow, you would push the 50-hour work week is what you would do. You would become ruthless with power. I can tell that every single one of you can't handle power. Silence, wench. Exactly. You're not making your case here. VIP over mod every day. You have a reason to want a weapon? You can have any weapon but my sword. My sword stays in the fucking, it stays behind me in the safe. Glen Discord server? Someday. I guess it would probably be a good idea. But I mean, I'll be honest. It's not like, who's gonna join? Like, I mean, obviously a few of you would join my Discord server, but that'd be like 4 people. And Discord servers, I've ran. Oh God, no! I'm not a Discord mod. I ran a Discord server before, a long time ago, but I'm not a Discord mod. I literally just made it and handed it off to other people, but I'm not a Discord mod. Discord servers are too much work. Crossbow or taser? You got a crossbow. No real point? Yeah, I need to stream consistently before I do that. Would you rather, on your birthday, as soon as the clock ticks over, you are teleported to your parents' location and have to watch them conceive you? Each year, you have to watch them do it a different time. The first year that after this Would You Rather is accepted, you watch yourself get made. You are created. You understand the universe as you're watching your parents fuck one another. But every single year, when it's your birthday, ew, that's the point, Sid! I want you to say ew. I want it to be a difficult decision. Even though this one's pretty easy, to be honest. This one's pretty fucking easy. I don't, like, this one's super easy. If any of you say 2, it's a trap. I put this on here just to figure out which one of you is the most fucked up. Or you can join your parents and have sex with them. They won't know it's you. They don't know what's going on. You can join them and have sex with them to end the torment. Number 1, like, there's no choice. I don't even know why I kept this one. There's no choice. Like, I mean, imagine the first time this happens to you. You like, someone asks you this Would You Rather and you don't think much of it. And then all of a sudden, it's your birthday. It's your fucking birthday. You're wearing a fucking birthday hat. You have a kazoo coming out of your mouth. And every single fucking time the clock ticks over, boop, you just see your parents having sex. Honestly, you want to say 2 for the chaos? Sorry, don't do it. You would learn so much. I feel like 1 is... You learn stuff. There could be new information brought to your attention. Like, what if the first time that this happens to you, number 1, because no one's picking number 2, you'd say 2, you focus on the dance so you finish fast. Sin, you don't know. I'm gonna assume you don't know your parents. What if your parents are? What if your dad has erectile dysfunction? You don't know. What if he struggles to orgasm? What if he struggles to come? What if your creation was a 1 hour debacle of like his dick going in it? Like, you're gonna have to have sex for. You don't know. Don't say 2. Don't do it. You've seen some shit. Don't say 2. I don't care if you've seen some shit. I put 2 there because I knew no one would pick it. But now people are picking it because I told them not to pick it. You think you're so smart. You think you're so clever. You think you're better than me. You probably are. But most of the time you won't be. Number 2 is the better of the 2? I guess. I guess if you're insane, Nova. What if the first time, one doesn't sound that bad? I honestly don't think it's that bad. You would get over it. It'd become normal. Eventually, you just, like, it would be your birthday, and, like, you're having fun with your friends, and all of a sudden, you just vanish. But before you vanish, you have, like, popcorn, you have 3D glasses on from the theater, and your friends are like, why do you have that? And you're like, you'll see. And then you just fucking vanish in front of them, and, like, it's like the 17th time you've watched your parents fuck, and you just, like, have popcorn, and you're like, go at him, Dad! Oh, shit! He's pisting in her! Woo! Mating press! Let's fucking go, Dad! Like, eventually it's just sport to you, right? It becomes fun. 2 is not the right choice. It is not the better one. Can you teleport with things? You can teleport with popcorn and 3D glasses. It's like 10 minutes for you. Who cares? Favorites for you? Yeah, but the thing is, you don't know that. You don't know that. Maybe the first time it's 10 minutes. The second time, maybe it's 2 hours. You don't know. You have no idea. There's so much that could happen. You could watch your parents have sex and your dad might not be there. You're going to teleport in and you're going to be like, where's Dad? And you realize you never knew your real father ever. Can I teleport with your phone? Why? I was going to say no, but why? Why? That's a more interesting thing than me saying no. This is a version of Infinity Pool, except it's your parents can see me. It might have been part of the inspiration, Doko. I struggled making these. Making good Would You Rathers is actually hard. Can you listen to music? No. You can't teleport with your phone. You can't look at other things. You have to look at your parents. You have to. You have to watch. I'm just going to guess everybody picked number 1, though. I'm not... Anybody who said number 2, I made it up. I'm schizophrenic. I didn't see that message in chat. Record and send it to me. Why would it be evil to send, like, you would be like, here's my parents fucking, and I'd be like, okay. It's not gonna be evil. Like, I'd just be like, all right, I guess. Some free amateur porn, I guess. On the hard drive it goes. I'm saying that you can't listen to music. And also, Sarth, do you think I've had sex? Be honest. You think I fuck? I don't know what people do when they fuck. I read porn. I look at porn. They don't have music most of the time. You're right? I know I'm right. It hurts to be right this time. It hurts. It's very painful to be right. It's not okay. But it is very okay, because I have some funny stories because of it. Eddie Gross, but you'd still go for 2? Sin, I don't want an explanation. At this point, I want to move on. I want to move on. We are moving on. It was my greatest mistake. I should have removed this. I don't even remember what the other ones were. It might be worse. I think this is the worst one. I'm not too sure. I have music when pegging people. Okay. Okay. I'm learning. Information is, you know, increasing inside of me. To get a rhythm. Shut the fuck up. Would you rather, whenever you wake up, what the fuck, Glenn? Would you rather, whenever you wake up, you're in the womb? What? Okay. All right, I'm just gonna... I don't remember this. Every single time you go to bed, you close your eyes, unconsciousness overwhelms you. Your eyes open. You wake up. You're in the womb. You have to relive birth every single time you wake up. How would this work? Moon, I'm not entirely sure what it entails. I'm gonna make it up right now. You're not a baby. You're an adult. You're in the womb as an adult. The womb has grown. The womb has grown around you. Okay, let's figure this out together, because I am fucking, what the fuck? I'm not sorry, but what the fuck was I writing? What the fuck was I coming up? What was my thought process? What was my headspace? Am I okay? Am I okay? Am I okay? I don't know if I'm okay. Clearly not? Yeah, I'm probably not okay. That's kind of the whole appeal of me, is not being okay. I've kind of come to realize. But would you rather wake up in a womb? This womb, it's like you're an adult still. You're an adult still, okay? But it's like the circular thing, you know? Like, wombs are like those, it's like the jello or whatever, right? You have the umbilical cord. And it's like, it's not painful to remove the umbilical cord or anything, but every time you wake up, you have to remove the umbilical cord. And it's like, whenever you open it, there's just like a bunch of gooey liquid and shit, right? So that's what that means. That's what, you have to relive birth as an adult every single time you wake up. Or you see the before and after birth images of your mom's vagina whenever you have a horny thought. Holy shit. I think 1 is easy for me. I don't want to see this. I don't want number 2. I don't like that I even wrote that. I don't like that that sequence of words came from my fingers, from my brain. This was on YouTube? Some ideas. I kind of remember the womb one. I feel like I've seen a video where like the concept was you wake up and like you're in the womb. I've watched a lot of content, but I tried to cheat, by the way. I tried to cheat for these Would You Rathers. I tried to like look up Would You Rather. They were all so garbage. They were all so terrible. Like they weren't fun. People are terrible at coming up with Would You Rathers. Like I looked on Reddit. I just Googled it. I looked on YouTube, and it's always just the most boring, trivial shit. I want pain. I want pain, and I want you to discuss the pain. Listen, I work in a hospital, okay? This demon works in a hospital. I need you to tell me 1 through 10. That's what I desire. 1 through 10. What is the pain level? Right now. I do this sometimes. I need to do it right now. I'm at work. I'm wearing my fucking scrubs. Tell me 1 through 10. Also, I'm thinking. Okay, men. This might be easier for the. This might be easier for the girls. I've realized. This might be easier. I think I fucked up. I think I'm too much of a male. Mint's 100% right. Oh, no. I worked so hard. You have a Vagoo? I'm so sorry. Fuck. I hate you. Mint. I hate you. From the deepest depths of my darkened fucking heart, I hate you. Because it is too easy. It is like, why would you care, right? Why would you care? And I guess also if you weren't a virgin like me, why would you? It's just a vagina. Fuck. Damn it. I don't want to see it. I think number 2's fun. I mean, number 1 is fun. Number 2 is not fun. Not for me. But number 1's fun for me. Because imagine you doze off. Like you're watching a movie with your friends. Say you're in a relationship. I don't believe that any of you are in a relationship. I'm sorry to say. Imagine that somebody loved you and you were in a relationship. You're watching a movie with them on the couch and you fall asleep. And then like you wake up and all of a sudden they're like your significant other or your friends or your parent, whoever the fuck you're watching these movies with, you just dozed off and all of a sudden they're just being fucking pushed into by this womb that just instantly created when you woke up. And also think of the fucking mess. When I was cooking on the first one, I just couldn't come up with something good enough for the second. Oh. Hopefully the next one's better. Harder. I need to go harder. I need to always be hard. Would you rather every single time you go to the bathroom, it's live streamed? Or you have to piss in a bottle and ship it to an unknown buyer who publishes the reviews every week on your social media accounts? Some great phrasing. I've been told that I phrase things really well. I've been told that I'm not a smooth talker, but I've been told that I'm a talker. You're making money? Okay, you're getting paid like $2 for the piss bottle. You're not making much. There's not much profit to be made off your piss. I'm sorry to say. Do you make money on the live stream? You could. Okay, so you can make money on the live stream. You can make money selling the piss bottle. I don't know how much you make. Either thing. Why do why do the girls in my chat immediately say, "Can I make money?" This is why girls are evil. Absolutely. You're not embarrassed at all. You're not embarrassed at all. They can both be super easy to live off of. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. You guys have done it. You've poked another hole into my would you rather. It's fucking Holes. It's the book Holes, and you got arrested as a juvenile, and you are just digging holes in every single one of my would you rathers. But guess what? No. You make no money. You make no money. You make no money. No money. Make your choice again. You make no money. There is no money to be made from the live stream. It just happens. Every single time you hit go live, there is just 17 cameras around you, and everybody that wants to see can see you go into the bathroom. Then still number one, still number two. Fuck's sake. I tried my best. Maybe my best isn't good enough. You can't just change it up midway. You have to be up there, and there's no fine print. This is my stream. This is me. You want to know who I am? Do you want to know who I am? I'm Glen. I am Glen. And I am probably the only person you watch on twitch.tv that is worth watching, because I am the best. You can't control me. I can control you. And that's why you think my stream's the best. It's because I put it in your head to think that. Free advertising for your services? I guess. Okay. Okay. You guys, you did it. You broke me. Try harder? I am. I'm trying my heart out. Why can't anybody see that? I'm trying so hard. You could do too and just drink a lot of water. How much piss are you planning to sell to this guy? I'm just saying you have to do it like, I guess every time you piss. Eventually he's just gonna run out, like the reviews are gonna get less and less creative. A case a month? Nah, let's say every time you piss. Every time you piss. So if you piss a lot, this guy's getting a lot of piss delivered to his front door. I don't know how he explains that to his family, but that's him. That has nothing to do with me. So many times to change the This is not your stream, Moon. This is not. This is my stream to put your words to better use. I don't want to ship that many bottles. It's automatically shipped for you. Oh my god. I don't even want to answer. I don't want to answer. You're gonna poke holes into my own theory for why I choose something. I'm gonna give my opinion. You're gonna be like, no, that's wrong. You're stupid. Why would you ever think? Why would you do such a thing? You know what? You're right. Why would I think? It's your stream. This is your guys' stream. Take over. Come on, let me see you do it. Let's see it. Come on. Type messages right now. I'll read them out loud. Let's see how entertaining you are. Let's see it. I'm waiting. Here, let's see. I mean, if they're still buying from 2, it's still money. You could do 1 with a mask. Why would you think you don't think? What would you do, though? Custom Glen TTS bot. Beep boop. Glen has been replaced by Glenpai.exe. He no longer is able to speak or think for himself. He simply reads the messages that others say. Because supposedly, he is not the owner of this stream. He is not good enough. I'm not good enough, but I am Glunough. What would I do? I would do every time I go to the bathroom, it's live streams. Just have a little bit of fun with it. I'd rather just, like, when people are live streaming, you can see who's, like, there, right? Like, I guess people can make alt accounts. But whenever you stream, like, say I'm streaming the Twitch, I can just see your name in the chat. I can see your name in, like, the users or whatever, right? I can just do that, and then I can just call you out. I can be like, why are you watching me piss? Why are you watching me do that? Why are you, like, analyzing my cock? Speaking of analyzing cocks, that reminds me of my friend. I have a joke with my best friend. I don't know if it's even a joke at this point. where he is obsessed with the size of my cock. And I know that sounds weird, but it's because a long time ago, when him and I became best friends, I told him the size of my cock. I don't know why, but I told him. I told him how long. I told him every little bit. I was like, it's this long. And he forgot. And I was hurt by that. I was hurt by the fact he forgot how big my cock is. Which, by the way, my cock is extremely tiny. It is probably like 2.5 inches at most. Don't tell my friend. But he forgot, and then I never let it go. So I always would tell him my dick's small. And he gets so mad. I don't know what happened, but eventually it turned into genuine anger from him, where he gets mad whenever dick gets brought up. Because he's like, I bet Glenn has a massive cock. It's literally just a back and forth of him and I talking about the size of my cock. And I don't know why it happened. I don't know particularly why it keeps on going, but I went to Japan, and my best friend lives in Japan. He's lived there for the past 4 years. About 4 years ago, I went to Japan, and I saw him. I met him. And I ended up going to some hot springs, not with him, but with another one of my friends. And he asked my other friend who went to the hot springs with me, he said, did you do it? Did you look at Glenn's cock? Did you, like it's like a fucking, it's one of the 7 million wonders of the world. The greatest wonder of the fucking world. It is Bigfoot, my cock, to this man. To my best friend, my cock is Bigfoot. And he... Why am I telling this story? He asked my friend, did you see it? Did you see it? Tell me how big his dick is. And my friend, his name's Jason, he's like, why would I look at Glenn's cock? Why would I do that? We were just having fun hanging out in a hot springs. We were living the life. And then, like, without missing a beat, when he says, why would I look at Glenn's cock? I just interject, I looked at your cock. He got so mad. He got so upset. Foot stomp tantrum. He was like, what? Why would you look at my cock? And I'm like, it was there. The cock was there. Where am I supposed to look? And he was like, there's a whole room to look at. There's water to look at. And I'm like, your cock is huge, dude. How am I supposed to not see it? And he's like, why would you look at it? And I'm like, we're in a hot spring. We're naked together. We are fucking having kinship. And he got upset at me because I happened to see his cock. But anyways, I think I'd do number 1. But then my friend would be able to see my cock. My best friend would finally be able to confirm the size of my cock. Is that a weird friendship, or is that just good? Is that a good friendship? I think it's such a lovely friendship. I have a lot of best friends, but he means so much to me. And it makes me so upset that because of COVID, I haven't seen him in person in probably since then. God, yeah, 4 years ago. You know, like, I could go now. All the restrictions are lifted and stuff, but I just haven't. It's hard to make plans with friends. Do I Discord call him? Yeah, I do. I message him a lot. He's a married working man, though. I stole some of these from Rooster Teeth. I did. They have $1 million butt. That's the womb thing. The womb thing and the live stream one. I know I stole those ones. I used to like Rooster Teeth so much, but then they kind of fell off. They fell off super fucking hard. But anyways, watch your parents go at it. I think watch your parents go at it is a pretty common one. That was one of the first ones I came up with, actually. Sadly, the most fucked up things that you can put in a would you rather tend to deal with your parents. Or just a loved one, a close loved one. But enough. I told a story about cocks. I'm losing the sauce. I'm losing everything. Would you rather develop any skill of your choice, but you have to personally kill a single person every day in a different way? You can't kill them in the same way. Every single day, you have to kill somebody differently. Eventually, you're going to run out of the easy ways to kill people. You can't just fucking stab them. You stabbed him the other day. I guess technically you could stab them and be like, well, I cut all their limbs off this time, so that's different. Like that. Or develop any skill of your choice, but you have to experience death in increasingly more brutal ways every single day. Basically, what's happening in the first one is happening to you. Someone in this chat is going to pick 1. Someone in this chat is going to pick 2. You two are going to be fucking with each other for the rest of your lives is what this one is, basically. Because you either have to not murder. Of course, immediately Nova goes for murder. Of course, wait. No, Nova didn't go for murder. That's shocking. Or I guess you might be a masochist, aren't you, Nova? Doko, unshockingly, goes for number 1. Sarth, you have to pick. You have to pick. This isn't a choice. I mean, it is, okay, I mean, technically it's a choice, but you're forced to pick one of the choices. Number 1, and you learn the skill to get away with any murder. See, that'd be a waste, Sin, because you never get in trouble. You never get in trouble. You don't get arrested for murdering people. People, like, you just kill people and everyone just doesn't know who did it. No matter how you could be in, they could be at the family dinner. You could walk to the fucking front, like sneak up to the front head of the Hamley and slit his throat and have them all watch, and they would just be like, it's some guy drenched in black. I can't see him. Can I do both? No. It's would you rather, not would you rather do both at the same exact time. Stop. It's okay to be a switch. Both is based. Both are kind of based. But which type of based? Moon is based in that she wants to murder people. Doko is based in that she wants to murder people. Sin likes fucking, he's a Death Note lover. he wants to create a new world. I'll create a new world. I'll do it with a single bite of this potato chip. Number 1. Why is that? 2 would be great if you're a writer and you want to up the ante. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Because the person who's murdering you, they'd have to be the creative one. You would be a whodunit writer, and you would just write your own deaths over and over. Which, by the way, you're just reborn. You remember and feel everything, but you're just reborn for number 2. You just wake up and you're like, oh, he killed me with acid today, huh? But the thing is, I didn't put it here, but what if you get in trouble? What if you get in trouble for not killing in a different way? Like you lose the skill, but you have to keep killing. What skill would you pick, by the way? What skill is worth murdering daily? What skill is worth murdering daily to you? Oh, there's so many things I want to be good at. I know that I'm already good at so many things, but I need to be better at them. Number 1, you get to be creative. It's true. What if you get, like, you could make a whole YouTube channel around murder? You develop, what, your skill is murder? Your skill is murder. You want to elaborate? What type of murder? What type of murder are you into? What are we going for? What's the type of, what are we going for? Personally, I mean, I've thought about this a lot. Is it weird to think about this a lot? Is it particularly weird to think about how you would kill somebody? Because it's normal, I think. I'm not wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. Am I? I think, so you know how everybody shaves? I bring this up recently because I've been using a safety edge razor for the first time. I bought a safety edge razor, which is like a single blade. It's very easy to cut yourself. And I've been cutting myself so much with it. It's fucked up. I've been cutting myself so much with it. I don't know if it's worth it. I think I'm too impatient. Because everything I look up, they're just like, do it slowly. Just be patient with yourself. And I'm just going, my fucking face. Go slow? No. I refuse. Oh, then I'll be rich? Your thought sequence is interesting. Probably terrifying. More than interesting. Sword murder? Gib? Moon, you're my friend. I can't have my friends be a Discord, like a Twitch mod. I can't put that on you. I'm gonna make you a Twitch mod. Like, if I give somebody a sword, think about it. If I give you a sword, I'm basically effectively calling you a groomer. Is what I'm doing. I have classified you as a groomer and given you a sword. That is, you might think, that's not me. And then all of a sudden you have the power, you have the sword, and you're DMing people. You don't know what's taken over you. I can't do that to you. I care about you. I care about you too much to give you a sword. I'm sorry. You feel like I can do more on 2 to make it fun? You could ask ChatGPT for ideas. You're really using AI to help with murder? Do you not feel bad for the people you're killing where you're like, yeah, I had an AI suggest that I just cut your balls off and watch you bleed out? Like, I wouldn't feel good hearing that. I'd be like, at least like, I don't know, at least be a cannibal. Be Hannibal, eat my testicles, nothing, don't waste anything. Something, you gotta do something like that at the very least. What if you don't have the resources for a unique kill? That's up to you. That's up to you. You have to be, it's up to you. Whatever your situation is, you have to figure it out. Yeah, you choose one skill. You choose one single skill. Which I think, you know, I mean, you can choose a skill of, like, understanding all languages, and you can make hella fucking money knowing every language. Go slow and don't push it against my face. Oh yeah, the reason I brought that up is because in this exact moment I was thinking, I like poison. I like murdering slowly. I enjoy the idea that someone can be aware of their death before it happens. So I would take somebody's razor and unbeknownst to them, I would put a much sharper blade than they're accustomed to in it, forcing a mistake. Or maybe they're just amazing. Maybe they are just the most skilled shaver in the fucking world. Shaving their legs, shaving their genitals, shaving their face, whatever the fuck they're shaving with. Eventually, they're gonna use my much sharper blade, and they're gonna make a mistake and cut themselves because of how sharp it is. That's how I see it. And in my mind, that's not even murder, because it's their own inability to be better. They cut themselves. I laced this blade with cyanide, some sort of poison, some sort of slow-working poison. It entered their body through their own mistake. It'd be suicide, arguably. So it wouldn't be murder. I didn't murder them. A much sharper blade basically would make it easier to shave, unless you give them blood thinners or something. Sarth, stop, shut up. I put a lot of thought into this. Don't ruin it for me. I don't know. The new blades I'm using, I feel, are sharper, and I've been cutting myself on them. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Sorry? You just apologized to me? You're so hot and cold. You're so weak. So weak-willed. Don't ever feel compelled to apologize. I don't deserve an apology. Let's be real. For being so much more creative than you. Ow. That's fair. That's honestly fair. I feel sorry that I'm not as creative as all of you. I'll get there though. I'll keep working at it. I don't know if I could come up with more would you like, I still have more, but I was thinking, should I do this again at some point? I'm wondering if this is something I should do at some point. Like, make it a monthly thing, just to kind of make up for the fact that I let it simmer for so long. I let it bother me for so long. Not that it actually bothered me, but I don't do well with, I mean, I acknowledge when I fuck up, but I just kept, like, all of these are new. I made these all yesterday. I got rid of all the old ones. I just kept thinking it was too much. I was like, or not that it was too much. I kept thinking it wasn't enough. I was like, oh, I've talked about this stream before. Everyone's gonna be disappointed. Everyone's gonna hate me. That sort of like stupid thought process. Obviously, nobody could hate me, but I think I should do this again next month just to prove to myself that I can, and I shouldn't let shit bother me as much as it does for. I shouldn't think. I know earlier it was said that I don't think. I do think, and that's the problem. Like the sociopath test to kill your boss, use the dual $5 blade or the $30 short blade. Yeah, switch the dollar amounts. You thought it was fine? Stop ruminating. I'm not being down on myself. No. I'm not being no. Listen. Not right now. I'm not being down on myself. I'm saying that I fucked up. I fucked up, and it shouldn't have taken me as long to do this. And I kept on not doing it, and that bothered me. I'm not saying that. I mean, I did fuck up, but I'm not perfect. As much as I like to be perfect, I'm not perfect. Sarth, I was waiting for that question. I want you to know I was waiting for that question this entire time. Every single time I saw your name, I saw those words. And the answer is still no. 2023, I shouldn't think. I shouldn't. The less I think, the better. Discord server when? In the future. At some point. At some point. But rumination time, even though I wouldn't call that, I'm going to stop because I was told to stop by my good friend Moon. Would you rather, every single time you see someone you consider attractive, you must ask them out. You must shoot your shots. You must shoot from the free-throw line. You maybe have to shoot from the half-court line. Who fucking knows? Or, every single time you see someone you consider attractive, you have to take 7 photos of them with your phone's flash on. You don't get to ask them to take pictures. You have to take. In what world would I not pick one? I don't know. It's only positives? It's only positive to what do you mean? What do you mean? Are you that much of a Rizzler? Joke's on you, I find no one attractive? Oh, fuck me, I guess. Come on, let me be attractive to you. At the very least. That's not fair. Well, that puts a hole in that one, doesn't it? I'm sorry, Nova. I didn't consider you for this one. Fuck me, whatever. I'll give you a date and time in the future. Probably never, because I'm a virgin loser. But it's fun. But I'm funny though. I'm goofy though. Too so silly. What is positive about having to always ask somebody out? Oh well, I guess I see what you mean actually. You consider them attractive, so you're forced to ask them out. But do you have the confidence to do that? Because I built that question on the idea that you wouldn't have the confidence. That's what I was going for. Easy number 1? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, people can be mean. When you get rejected, it can hurt you. It doesn't matter if you have the confidence, you must do it. It's true, but it's going to destroy your confidence, no? Or I suppose that maybe it'd build your confidence. But the thing is, okay. What if you're dating somebody? I know, impossible to believe for you. What if you're dating somebody and you have to ask somebody out while you're dating somebody? You're with your girlfriend. You see somebody attractive and you have to ask them out in front of her. And she's just immediately flabbergasted. She immediately just starts beating the fuck out of you. She immediately posts to all the social media. She immediately ruins your reputation. You just tell them your condition? No one's gonna believe your condition. They're gonna think you're a fuckboy. Your condition's fuckboy to them. You don't get turned down? So what? You're gonna build a harem? Are we gonna have high school DxD, Infinite Stratos? Is that the sort of life you're gonna live from now on? That internet dog man put a curse on me. I didn't put a curse on you. I didn't. Wait, I'm not a dog. I'm not a dog. Fuck. Why didn't I immediately attack that part of the comment? One is too easy. You either get a yes or no. That's easy. You get your answer, move on. Ah, god damn it. God damn it. You've heard me bark before, and it won't be the last time. Woo woo woo! Woof. Oh god. That was terrible. That was terrible. All the dogs in the neighborhood are probably circling around trying to murder me now. They're like, who is this freak? We have to fucking end their life. That's the type of bark I just made. Those fucking terrible. Suspiciously late denial. You can be suspicious about it all you want. I'll be direct and tell you the truth every single time. Yeah, I guess 2 is the worst. Fuck's sake. God damn it. It's supposed to be hard. You could do 2 if you, like, I don't know, ran a blog. Well, the thing is, I mean, you could try to explain it to them. Would it matter if you explained it to them? Would it matter? Like, if someone took 7, like, all of a sudden someone behind you just pew, 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 pew. You just hear the fucking chat, like, snap sound when someone takes a photo and a flash goes off and it's obviously you. How the fuck, how do you explain that away? How do you make that a good thing? How are you like, you know, I run a Twitter account where I post photos of people I consider attractive. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think there's many people who are going to walk away from that conversation going, that's a normal fella. You wouldn't be able to explain why you took the camera. Shut up. You shut up too, Sin. This one could be good. I'll remake this one for if I do Would You Rather again. For when I do Would You Rather again. I will remake this one. I will find a much more I guess if it was someone you don't consider attractive, maybe. We explain I heard it fixed your last longer, so you took 7. Oh, wow, wow, wow. If it isn't the king themselves, the king of sex. How many girlfriends and boyfriends do you have, Doko? You must have at least 7 people just constantly at your fucking doorstep being like, please marry me with that sort of fucking riz. So I want you to know, that's probably like the most boomer riz I have ever fucking read. Honestly. That is such an old metaphor. Congrats. Yeah, she took over royalty recently, I suppose. I don't know. Tell me, if somebody said that to you, if somebody said that to you, would they actually, what would your reaction be? Be honest. Someone takes photos of you and they hit you with that. It depends on how attractive they are to you, I guess, right? If they hit you with that comment. I don't know. I feel like from a girl, it depends. It depends on so much. It depends on like how they talk, right? It matters so much how the person talks. It wouldn't make any sense. Moon, I think there's a reason you've been single your entire life. There have been so many fine suitors who have come up to you and hit you with the, I would explain, I heard it ticked your last longer, so I took 7. They'd hit you with that sort of riz, and you would just be like, oh, that doesn't make sense. Every single time someone's flirted with you, you've just been like, what the fuck's wrong with you? There's a You have ruined every opportunity for yourself. At your doorstep or between your legs. You watch at Glenpai? That'd be a very suddenly weird connection. We both watch this person who has like 10 viewers max on Twitch. We live near each other. You want to watch Glen together? It'd be a budding friendship. I think you can make a connection over me. You're like, oh, I like that Glen guy. You like that Glen guy? Or at the very least, honestly, you're telling me if someone else likes me, you wouldn't think less of them? That's how I imagine it usually go. You'd be like, you like Glen. Ugh. Well, it doesn't. Keep posting your Genshin emote. Okay, this one will be hard, even though I don't remember what it is. They are attracted to my old person charm. Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that. Why? I forget what I said, Sin. I'm gonna be 100% fucking honest with you. I already forget what I said. I'm so sorry. What did I say? What are you asking why to? I can give an answer if my brain wasn't fucking broken. But while you type that if you want to. Would you rather? A harder question, hopefully. Okay, that one sucks. Would you rather? Because we already talked about that one. I don't know why that one's on there. I thought I deleted that one. Would you rather? Every time you develop feelings for somebody, you have to text your ex or ex-crush something cryptic, embarrassing, you know, it just... Listen, I put thought into this. I know you guys have never been loved. So even if you've never had an ex, you have to text somebody that you have a crush of. Ads? Uh-oh. Ads are terrible. I think I've made it so the ads are the worst that they can be. You just got a Magnum condom. I guess I'll wait until people are done with their ads. Magnum condom commercial on your stream. I see how it's fitting, but my comment was I have a small penis. I don't know. That is the opposite of fitting. It wouldn't fit on anything on my body. It would fit on my fist at most. You know, I've never bought condoms. Is buying condoms... Well, I mean, none of you probably have sex, but is buying condoms, like... Is it uncomfortable? Because I know, like, when you go into a gas station or a convenience store, they tend to be behind the cashier, so you always have to ask. My friend thinks I have a big one. He thinks that, yeah. Moon, are you a robot? Shut up. Where's your personality? Don't just spam 2. Is your keyboard stuck or did your brain break? I'm more willing to believe the latter. Condoms are able to expand super big. You know, I never had that class. I had sex ed. I don't remember much of sex ed, but I never had, like, there's like in TV shows and even people talk about it where they're like, you had to like put a condom on a banana or something. I never got to do that. I don't know like how hard it is. Is it actually difficult to do? I don't know. I don't know. I'm unenlightened when it comes to putting rubber around a cock. I'm sorry to say. Large can go around shampoo bottles? That seems a bit unnecessary. You'd fucking die. Do not be fucking somebody with a shampoo bottle cock. I could go out and buy a condom now. Oh god, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be fun. I can do a live stream, but my town, I feel like people would dox me. They would somehow dox me. I would love to do a first-person stream where I buy a condom for the first time. I would fucking love to do that. That'd be so fun. I would ruin that cashier's life. I want you to know, in that one interaction, I would ruin their fucking life. But what was I saying? Would you rather... I was waiting for ads, I think. Would you rather, every single time you develop feelings for somebody else or start dating someone else, you have to text your ex or ex-crush, because I know you probably haven't dated anybody before. It's okay. It's okay. Because I know you're a loser. I know you're a fucking loser. You don't have to pretend with me. It's alright. But, I mean, I can pretend somebody loved me. How come you can't? How come you can't? Or... you have every romantic failure, every opportunity missed text you. They tell you exactly why you weren't good enough. You have to reply. You have to have a conversation with them about why you missed that opportunity. And you have to... they have to explain it to you, and you have to, like, have a back and forth about it. Second one is... You're allowed to say numbers, Moon. And I already read what you said. You wrote 2. You really like 2. You really, really, really love rejection. You have embraced the fact that anytime you speak to someone, they reject who you are. The only time that someone hasn't rejected who you are is me. And that's very depressing. I'm so sorry. Not a big list? I would hope it's not a big list. It could be useful sometimes. It could be. It could be. But also, what if they're just ruthless? What if they're just mean to you? What if it doesn't, like, it's not, what if it's things you can't work on? They're just like, They just tell you you're fucking ugly, you know? What do you do then? It doesn't feel very productive, does it? Who sounds potentially funny? I would you are right, actually. That would be stuff to post online. It'd be like, here's the weekly reason why this person would never have sex with me. And one's embarrassing. One hurts the soul. You don't think one would be interesting? You're already like that? What do you mean? What? Every single time you like somebody, you text the last person you liked? You text the last person you like? What do you text them? You're just like, hey, I did love you, or something. You know, something cryptic. I don't know. It's not a message I've ever had to send. What do you mean you're already like them? That's scary. It's terrifying. To get rejected less and less? Yeah, the thought process is... I like the positive thought process. I like the optimism. Also, hey, Grisbo. Hey. Would you rather only be able to have breakfast food throughout the day, or only be able to eat heavy lunches throughout the day? Heavy lunches. I don't eat breakfast. I eat protein shakes. I only ever eat lunches. I know, Glenn, you work in a hospital. You should know all about health and stuff. I don't give a fuck. I don't like eating breakfast. It's too much effort, too much work. I can't cook. I can't make food. I can't look at food. It's too much. It's too much. I'm sorry. I was born to have somebody make food for me. But heavy lunches for sure. Something cryptic. On the harvest moon, the black wind. 2. I mean, if you could be poetic to them, Moon, I know you're a writer. You can poetically tell them how much you cared for them, how much they meant to you, and then they can ghost you. I don't know if it'd be worse to be ghosted after you text somebody that you had feelings for them, or to get a reply and they're like, go fuck yourself. I don't know which is worse. Probably ghosting? Ghosting sounds terrible. Honestly, easy to go for either one. Yeah, I mean that's the point, Sarth. You motherfucker. Give me a compliment. It's supposed to be harder one way or the other. They have to be matching, you know? They probably dealt with it during the course of the relationship. It wouldn't be new. Okay, Doko. It has to be somebody you had a crush on. Don't tell me you haven't had crushes before. Because your last ex-boyfriend, it's obvious that you probably wouldn't care messaging them and being like, just making fun of them or something. They didn't like you for Super then it's a relief it's missed. Yeah. I mean, it would be good. But what if someone messages you and like they were the one? And they explain why you weren't the one for them? That would be painful, wouldn't it? That would hurt. I think I'd go for one, because I think it's obvious that I already like embarrassing myself. The only thing I'm crushing is my hopes and dreams. That is 100% where crushes are. Don't crush on people. Tell them. Be a human. Having crushes is being human, but being crushed is a terrible way to die. If you have a crush on somebody, don't just leave it that way until you give up on it. You know? I mean, I can't say I'm much better, but I can pretend I'm better. So don't let your feelings prevent you from sharing feelings, you know? Being indie degraded and pray. I like a lot of things, Nova. What can I say? You want to return cooking stream? It would not be, you would be disappointed. There is one. It is self. You're in love with yourself. I mean, I'm not shocked. I'm in love with myself too, but it's, well, actually, is it different to have a crush on yourself? I assume there's some sort of like subtle difference there that I'm not particularly understanding. But return cooking stream. I would love to do a cooking stream again, but getting the kitchen to myself is a rare occurrence. And I don't need my family knowing the sins that I have created and underneath them all this time. I'd probably mount if given a good job sticker. I did like those in school. I was a fan. I liked when I would get rewarded for doing well. I did like that. But for me, I like embarrassing myself. So number one. I can easily tell somebody's. I do it all the time. I do it all the fucking time. Telling somebody something, being personal, and embarrassing. It's. I don't mind telling people, like, emotional things. Like I just, it makes conversations more fun and interesting, and what I like. I like interesting conversations. Just go cook at 3 a.m. on the weekend. You'd be shocked at who's awake in my house. My dad is probably awake. My dad probably heard me say the word after images of my mom's vagina. Like, he probably heard those words. He heard that sequence of words. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if he's, like, waking up my mom right now and he's like, he's finally fucking lost it. It's over. We gotta get him out. We have to get him out. I don't know what he's gonna do. Like, he thinks he's gonna think I'm fucking actually mentally unwell. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be in a straitjacket after this stream if he's heard all the things I talked about. Straitjacket time! We're going to the loony bin. I would love to go to the loony bin. It'd be fun. I hope. I can make it fun. I can make anything fun. At least for me. Maybe not fun for you, but fun for me. Actually, maybe being restricted in that sort of way, that wouldn't be very fun. I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of like, there's enjoyability in just throwing yourself against the wall. But I guess that'd get boring after a while, especially considering the fact that I can't focus on one thing for too long without putting drugs into my fucking brain. But it'd be fun. Maybe I'm such an idiot that it would be like 10 minutes pass and I'm like, oh my god, that's a wall I can jump against. Like, I just forget that I did it. Everything's a new world to me after 10 minutes. But would you rather once a month go out on a nice date with Hitler? Everyone knows you're dating Hitler. It is on the news, it's on all the fashion magazines. Everybody's aware. It's, what are those magazines called? All the gossipy magazines. Once a month you have to go on a nice date. Everyone knows you're dating him, or you have to post online and be vocal about how you think the Third Reich was in the right. You have to vocally once a month tweet, post on Facebook, post on LinkedIn, post in everything about how much you love the Third Reich. You're like, I wish they'd won. Like, that is what you have to do. Or you date Hitler. Personally, Hitler was known to be a charismatic guy. He'd probably pay Sarth. Like, there's a reason Hitler, like, got to where he was, right? But I think, yeah, tell me, Moon, what do you think the problem is? Because I see a problem as well. I do see a problem. If you pick one, then Hitler is alive. Okay, once a month for 3 years. For 3 years. This would you rather last for 3 years. Once a month, you have to go on a date for 3 years. At the end of the 3rd year, Hitler dies. It could be like Hitler's just dead. But you have to date him. And what happens? Tell me what happens if you fall in love with Hitler? He was known for his charisma. He had charm. Nobody can argue that Hitler probably had charm when he wasn't murdering and genociding. And what if at some point he does like, yes, Hitler likes you. He is flirtatious with you. He really, really, really likes you. So you have to deal with that once a month. You have to go out to a nice restaurant and have dinner. You have to maybe eventually it's the 3rd month. You guys have been going out for a while. Maybe he thinks that's enough time. He's like, eventually he's gonna want to fuck you, right? Like, he's in love with you. Hitler's gonna want to fuck you. How do you deal with that situation? You're gonna have to decide between 10 used condoms or all of Poland, or like all of Poland dying from fire from the Blitzkrieg. It's a fucking hard decision, isn't it? Is he willing to change for you because he loves you so much? Doko, the question that matters more than that, because what did I tell you about asking questions? Your questions don't matter. Mine are better. But I'm glad that you tried. Good job. Good job. So it's up to you. Do you think you can change Hitler? Do you think you can change Hitler? Could you NTR Hitler? Yes, but you'd still have to go on dates with him. Would you want to go on a cucked, like Hitler learns that you cheated on him, he learns that he got cucked. Do you want to go on a date with cucked Hitler and he's just it's an hour of eating steak or fucking Asian cuisine at a fucking Thai restaurant or something, and you're like, he's just shoving food in his mouth. He's like, oh, why am I not good enough? And you want to deal with that? Everybody is looking around you, and you know nobody wants to feel bad for Hitler, but everyone's kind of like, man, why is he such an asshole to that? Why is he such an asshole to Hitler? Why did he cheat on Hitler? Everyone's gonna know. Everybody knows you cheated on Hitler. Everybody knows that you did that. Are you okay being a cheater? One is funny. It is funny. I don't know about the charisma claim with regards to his personal relationships. Moon, do you have something you want to tell me? How many times have you read Mein Kampf, Moon? Out of curiosity. You get to watch Hitler die and it ends eventually? You do. But it's for both of them. After 3 years, you can stop vocally supporting the Third Reich. You can even post, hey, that wasn't me. I don't know if people would believe you, but you probably wouldn't have a job for 3 years. And you'd probably have a lot of white supremacists who really like you. You'd have to deal with a lot of hate groups being fans of you. You know that Ava Braun tried to kill herself several times while dating him. That is true. That is true. But maybe, you know, we you know, that you know, put that into the equation. Put that into the equation. And if you do go with one, are you trying to change him? How would you change Hitler? Like, how would you do that? How would you try to deter him from being the most evil person in Earth's history? Would you rather watch your whole life as a movie after you die? You must look at the whole thing in one go, or every time you make a wrong decision, you learn it once it's too late. I'd rather watch my whole life as a movie. I'm dead anyway, right? I would like to see my entire life, because there's a lot of things I don't remember, right? There's a lot of things you don't remember. There's a lot of things you forget. There's a lot of things you forget. And I think it'd just kind of be like the twists and turns. I'd forget so much. What's bad about learning you made a wrong decision? Yeah, I guess what you it would be so long though. I mean, I'm dead. I got all the time in the world, Sin. I got nothing else. I got nothing else going on. I don't have any e-girls to DM on Discord or anything, right? I'm fucking dead. There's nothing else for me to do. I might as well watch a long ass fucking movie. Make fun of myself, have a good time. And also, yeah, every time you make I suppose the bad part of making a wrong decision and then being told about it later is the big decisions in your life where you have 2 or 3 options where it's like, should I have gone to grad school? Should I have done that? And it's like, here's what would have happened if you went to grad school. And it's like, you would have been immensely successful and you would have moved to Japan and had a harem of Japanese girls. I don't fucking know. Like, things like that. I guess that would suck. But also just be dealing about it. Because the thing is, you already think about it. I think about it. I think about decisions I made. And I think about, what if I picked the other decision? It already happens. I guess knowing that that's what would have happened would hurt me. But I already hurt myself by thinking about it so much. So, whatever. I want to watch my movie when I die. You get to watch your funeral? I hope so. I want to see who came to my funeral. I want to see who gave a fuck about me. Would you guys show up to my funeral? Be honest. Would you love me if I was a worm? And I already cringe at myself all the time, honestly. When I'm streaming right now, I'm not cringing though. But that's because I became accustomed to being me. And I'm a cringe guy, aren't I? I'm a cringe guy. And I think that's okay. I like being the cringe guy. If you don't have a cringe guy, I mean, if everyone's trying so hard to be not cringe, the world's kind of boring. You need to step out of the zone. You need to step out of your circle. You need to step out of the comfort zone. Hell is full of e-girls? Oh, fuck. Well, I've made so many bad decisions. That is going to be awful. I am going to hell. I mean, I came from hell. But I didn't see all the e-girls. I guess that was a different department. Also, doesn't that mean you're going to hell, Moon? Are you not an e-girl? You're a girl who's online currently on the internet. You are going to hell. Congratulations. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. You would show up to my funeral, but not if I was a worm? Well, that's fucked up. Worm pie? You can't just put pie at the end of everything and associate it with me. You can't just steal the word senpai like that. That's not something you're allowed to do. You can't do that. You said that hell is full. Okay, fine. So what? You're not going to hell? I'm very doubtful. Most 99.99999% of e-girls are going to hell. You said it's full of them, but they all go to hell. Being an e-girl is a crime in and of itself. It is a crime to humanity. Hey, Reina, how you doing? It's been so long. Hi. Reina, you know, it's been so long. I'm just kind of curious. Would you go on a date with Hitler once a month? You know, just out of curiosity. Yes? You would pick that over tweeting about how, like, posting about how much you love the Third Reich? Yes? Would you try to change Hitler? I like the immediate answer. I like that you knew immediately. Yes, I would go on a date with Hitler. Hitler, you're swiping on Tinder, on Humble, or whatever the fuck, your Grinder, or whatever the fuck the sites are, the apps. I don't use them. And you swipe to the left, you see a beautiful black singular mustache. You're like, oh, no one's been confident enough to use that since Hitler. It's Hitler. Are you telling me you don't swipe on Hitler? You don't try to match with Hitler? Everybody is matching with Hitler. Everybody once a month is going on a date with Hitler. One is the easy choice. Hey, Vixen. Hey. Vixen, out of curiosity, would you date... I need to get this question off stream. You would show Hitler my stream? I hope my streams are good enough for Hitler. I hope that Mr. Adolf Hitler is good enough. I hope that he knows, as Moon pointed out, that I am Glenuff, and he is maybe Glenuff as well. Vixen's posted before. Now, I don't know if I've ever asked Vixen, would you date Hitler before? I don't remember doing that, but you need to start to everything. You need to start to everything, Vixen. And I like that I like that either she closed the stream immediately when I asked, or she's hesitating. I like the immediate answer. Oh my god. It wasn't, maybe it was just the delay. It's always an immediate answer. For sure. For sure. We got yes and we got for sure. Everybody loves Hitler. Everyone sees the stash and they're like, I can fix him. Listen, what happened in Poland? It's behind us. We can fix this man. I honestly feel like so many girls would 100% say yes to this just because of the fucking adoration for fixing people. Like, everybody is like, I can fix him. I can fix her. Fixing has become the thing now. Hitler has a nice voice. He would have been like, maybe Mood should get him into VTubing. He'd be a good VTuber. Have I heard his normal way of talking? I have. I started this off by being like, listen, Hitler was charismatic. Learn hypnosis? No, I don't want to fix him. I don't want to cheat to fix somebody. I want to go through the hardships with Hitler. I want every single step of that relationship to be working towards something better. And the thing that's better is not genociding an entire people. That is the bare minimum. I need to make sure that he's like, genocide's bad. That's all I have to do. I don't have to make him a good person. I just need him to be like, all right, maybe I won't do that. But would you rather Would you rather, on this fine Sunday night, it's now Monday night for me, or Monday morning for me, would you on this fine Monday morning at 1:05 a.m., would you rather, anytime you sneeze, you teleport somewhere randomly in the world, I stole this one, or anytime you sneeze, you'll have to answer 100% truthfully to the next question that you're asked? Just tell him his painting's good? Is that how you riz Hitler? You're just like, oh wow, you're such a good artist, Hitler. Oh my god. And he's like, no one's ever complimented my art before. Oh my goodness. Fuck. I took like 4 years of German, and I don't remember any of it. Jesus Christ. Ich bin Glen. Life hack for 2, ask yourself questions. Is Hitler gonna smash you like he smashed Poland? He might. He might. Like I said, he's eventually gonna want to fuck you. However you deal with that, you know. If you say no to his, if you say no to his advances, eventually you're just gonna have to deal with, like, upset text messages at 3 a.m. Like, the Allies are closing in on the capital, and he's like, why did you not have sex with me? Like, you're gonna have to deal with that. Do you really want to deal with that? That's not so. I didn't sign up for that when I swiped right on Tinder, or left. I don't know which one is the accept one. Vixen says second. Sin, second is easy. First one, you would take the first because it'd make your life exciting. Because most of the planet is water. What? Oh, yeah, true. I mean, that is the thing. It is anywhere. Imagine you're just teleported into the middle of the Pacific. You're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean and you're just like, oh fuck, I don't know how to swim. You're fucked. You better learn how to swim if you pick number 1. Or you sneeze. You're in the Pacific and you're just sitting there going, fuck, fuck, fuck. And you're just trying to sneeze again. You're like grabbing anything you can to like put it under your nose. And you're like, please, please, please. And you're just trying to sneeze desperately to go somewhere else. You like staying home? I don't want to end up in the middle of NYC. Middle of the NYC is the place you end up going for, Reina? That's the place where you're like, I hate it. There's so many. I would rather be in the middle of NYC than like a Walmart in the middle of, like, I'm gonna sneeze and be in a Walmart in the middle of fucking Wyoming. And then it's like, what happens if I can't sneeze again? I'm just stuck there. I'd rather be in New York where I can at least be like, at least I can contact my family. At least I'm not gonna end up getting murdered by some Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You like Walmart? I mean, it's not like I dislike Walmart. Every time I go to Walmarts, there is funny Walmart people. That is, actually, you're right. I like Walmart because the funny Walmart people are real and they exist in every Walmart you go to. You could just teleport in a rock and die. Let's say that doesn't happen, okay? Let's say that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. You wouldn't want to end up in America? That is a very, very, very specifically good choice. If I... Dude, okay. Imagine this. Imagine this. It's easy to be pessimistic when you think about it. But what if the milkshake isn't half left, it's half full? You sneeze, and you just end up in front of the love of your life. You have a wonderful outing with her. You teleport in front of her and just immediately love at first sight. You start going on a date. Everything's going wonderful. Everything's going perfectly. As you're about to lean in for the final kiss, as the bell hits midnight, ding, 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 and you're finally, you found the person, you found the one that matters to you the most. I didn't ask your name! No! You lost them. You lost the love of your life, and you never are going to find them again. You didn't even recognize the country you were in. For all you know, she was traveling. You don't know if that's where she actually lived, even if you recognized it. I'd go for number 2. I feel like number 1 is a superpower, but it's one of the worst it's a terrible superpower. I don't want it. Especially because when I sneeze twice. So I'm gonna sneeze and go, achoo! And then I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna be in like Akiba in Japan. I'll be like, woo! And then, achoo! Because when I sneeze, I don't know how often I've sneezed on stream. I sneeze twice. It is minimum. I don't know what's wrong with my body, but sneezing goes, it is a blast continuously. It is not a one-time affair with me. You changed your answer to number 2? You've been convinced? Yeah. I mean, we've talked a lot about number 1, but number 2, if somebody found out that you had this, like, condition, they could fuck with you, I suppose. But it's like you sneeze. So let's say you sneeze a week ago. You sneeze a week ago. Imagine you fucking sneezing enough skydiving. That'd be fun though. I would do that. I would do that over losing the love of my life. I'm trying to make a new version of the 5 centimeters per second. Oh my god. I really did just. I just said 5. I just came up with the whole story. Every Makoto Shinkai film, I pretty much, that is what I should email Makoto Shinkai right now and be like, you absolutely love doing the same story basically over and over. So 5 centimeters per second, Kimi no Nawa, Weathering with You. Here's the 4th entry in your girl and boy love each other and get separated fucking franchise. He should pay me. I'm gonna email him and see if I can get some money. I can finally be well off. It wouldn't be hard for you to answer truthfully? I don't know. I'm trying to think of hard questions someone would ask me. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, number 2 really isn't that bad, is it? Because how often does somebody ask you a hard question? How often does somebody come up to you and say, hey, where were you on the night of July 8th, 2022? And you answer, oh, I was murdering... The fuck? Like, unless you're a murderer, it's probably fine. It's probably fine that people get truth out of you. You should be answering stuff truthfully for the most part anyway, right? Because even I feel like... Yeah, I think the hard part about this one is that number 1 is fun. Number 1, you can do some shit. Number 2, you're not doing much. You're not doing much. They would do a would you rather with cursed questions and then monkey paw style, whatever you choose happens. That'd be fucking awesome. I'll wait, Nova. When I'm asked a question, I either say the truth or don't answer. When somebody asks you a question and you don't want to answer, you just like stare them down. You just give them the... Does this make you uncomfortable? Have you ever held eye contact for this long before? Is that something you've ever experienced? Are you afraid of eye contact? I'm afraid of eye contact. At least I was. Zoom in more. Look me in the eyes. And answer truthfully. 100% truthfully. Just the eye? I don't think I can't zoom in more than this. I guess if I did it on the OBS? If I do it on OBS, I can, I think. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Where is it? Who am I? There I am. Wait, I can't even really zoom. Oh, no, I can. Oh, but now it's just, like, cutting off. I'm too lazy to go all the way in. I'm too lazy to enhance. You can tell a lot about somebody so much by their eye contact. You can tell a lot about them. The way they... I saw Nova. I saw. You don't have to redeem it 3 times to make me do it. I'll get there. Too desperate. I used to be a very awkward kid. It's not showing up. I see it for me. I'll do it. I'll do it. But at least for me, I used to be quite awkward. I know it's hard to believe, but I didn't know how to talk. I was afraid. I was fearful of others talking to me. Well, I wasn't fearful of others talking to me. I was fearful of having to show them who I am. I don't know why. I don't particularly know why. I see it. I see it. I see that she did it 3 times in a row. But I was a very I feel like I've had this conversation before. I said it better the last time I said it. But I used to be quite awkward. Talking was difficult. I didn't want people to know too much about me. I didn't want people to understand me. I thought I was special, I suppose. I was like, oh, I'm so different from all these other people. But I learned how to talk. I learned how to communicate. I learned how to be me in front of people. I think people are awkward because they're, at least for me, people are awkward because they're afraid of what people will think of them. Why did I do that? I fucked everything up. I'm not a good enough. Fuck. I'm not skilled enough. I'm not skilled enough to do that on the fly. It's gonna break everything. I use OBS so infrequently because of my streaming. But as I promised, and I promised to break it again, I will do it again. You can tell based off my lack of eye contact, I'm very autistic. Socially awkward weeb, never heard of such a thing. I had problems. I don't think it was because of anime, though. It wasn't because of the anime. I hope. If anything, you know, I can be like, hey, anime? Oh, fuck. I threw away the chat. Where did it go? I don't know if I can say it proudly, but I can say that anime, it made me, it found me friends, and that was the first step. It was the first step to me. Well, I mean, I had friends before. I don't know. I went through puberty and everything was fucked up. Puberty's terrible. It was terrible for me anyway. I got super tall. I became super reclusive. I don't know. You know, stuff happens. School sucks. Junior high, high school, all that shit sucks. But I was an awkward weeb. I'll be honest. I was. I don't maybe was a little bit of an awkward weeb. But now I'm a talkative weeb, which is probably worse. But Nova, you redeemed 3 praise me's, so I guess I'll give you 3. I'm sorry about what happened to you today, but you should know I don't like to call people strong. I hate when people do that. Does anyone else hate that? Where you're like, oh, you're so strong for going through that. You're not strong. You're you. You're Nova. And only Nova could have gone through what you went through and still be in my chat chatting right now. So, good on you for being you. 2, I love talking to you. I love your messages. I appreciate you so much. You type really well. I know that doesn't mean much when I say it that way, but there's a lot of time where I don't know how to type in chats, so I really look up to people who know how to type in chats. I know that sounds stupid, but I can talk verbally, but when it comes to typing in a Twitch stream, I always doubt myself. So the fact you don't doubt yourself, that's impressive. 3. I feel like you've redeemed this so much that I've said the same thing over and over, but I appreciate you, and I'm grateful. I'm not grateful to a lot of people, so you should take that. And thanks for telling me you have 5k points. I'm gonna start upping the praise. I'm gonna start. The fucking stocks are going down. The whole thing, everything's going crazy. I'm gonna raise praise me to fucking 1,000 points. Shit's going up in price. You go to McDonald's, the dollar menu is no longer the dollar menu. You go to the mall, you go to Kroger, you go to fucking Giant Eagle, you go to Walmart. The milk is like $7. That's where we're fucking going. Shit's going up. I'm charging you. I'm overcharging you from now on. They feel so genuine. I mean, it's because I am genuine. I have created the concept of inflation. Can you redeem an insult for someone else? No. I only insult people who want to be insulted. And the people who deserve it. Trust me, whoever you want to get insulted, I've probably insulted them already. But I feel like, we talked to... You're waiting for a high cost, ridiculous redeem? Or you're hoarding your wealth? You're one of those? Sin redeemed insult me. Of course. After this one, I'm not doing them anymore. I'm not doing them anymore, okay? Okay? Sin. Do you call yourself Sin because you truly don't believe in yourself? Do you truly believe that there's no good in you? What the fuck is wrong with you? There's good in everybody, and there's especially good in you. But the fact that you can't even see that you're so blind to it, is fucking disgusting. No more. 10k redeemed for take off your shirt. I already take my shirt off all the time. If I'm being honest with you, I'm... Aw, thank you. You're welcome. 10k redeemed for take off your shirt. 100% honesty. Hachu, I sneezed. I'm not wearing a shirt right now. It's too fucking hot. It's too fucking hot. And when I stream, I turn off all my fans. So I am not gonna fucking wear a shirt while I'm streaming during fucking August. Fuck no. 12k redeemed to start a Discord server. I'll make a Discord server eventually, okay? Okay? You don't need to redeem for it. Glen is naked. I'm not naked. I'm wearing PJs. I'm wearing those, like, fuckboy PJs? You know what I mean? It's like those PJs that you see and you're like, the girl, like, when you see like a girl wearing them and it's like their boyfriend. Like those fuckboy PJs, you know what I mean? They're so comfy. I love them. I have like 700 pairs of PJs. I don't know why. Every single time I see a pair of PJs, I'm like, I want that. Because I usually walk around my house wearing a robe. I'm either wearing normal clothes because of work, or I'm wearing a fucking robe and PJs. And I don't give a fuck. I went to the store recently in my PJs, which I know, insane. What an insane man. He went to a store in his PJs. I went to the store, but I also went wearing my robe. So I was just wearing PJs and a robe. I was just walking around and I was like, oh, you know, this protein pizza looks terrible. Let me buy it. It was terrible. It was awful. I don't recommend it. I think tomorrow I'll get real pizza because I made a promise that I would nourish myself if I actually did the stream this week. So I'll go be a normal American. Normal American activity? The PJs or the pizza? Ideas for PJs. Oversized to fit two people. The oversized shit is so comfy. It's hard to find oversized stuff for me though because I'm so tall. I guess I could go to the big and tall shop or whatever, but I'm not so tall, like 6'2", 6'3". That's not like super tall where you have to go to that store or anything. Sarth, every time I stream, I talk about eating protein shakes as my main nourishment. I drink like 17 protein shakes a day. That is real nourishment to me. Norlac, Vixen, do you not wear PJs? What do you wear? When you're at home being comfy, what do you wear? Trust me, I'm all for shitting all over Americans. I'm especially all there for giving me grief as an American demon anime boy. I'm with it. But you cannot come into this household and say that PJs are not the comfiest fucking thing ever created. I mean, I say that, but I do go to bed naked. But when I'm like walking around the house, you have to wear clothes. You wear old baggy clothing? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It makes sense. You wear the hag clothing. I see how it is. I have this old anime shirt that I wear occasionally instead of the robe around the house, and it's the comfiest shirt I fucking own, but it's so embarrassing. It's a fucking Sword Art Online shirt. It's a Sword Art Online shirt that says, like, it's some quote about, like, I'll always be there for you, and it's, like, a shitty cutout PNG of Kirito, and then my one friend, he has Asuna, and it says, like, the other half of the quote. And I remember when we first bought those shirts, just to see if anybody said anything to us, we were walking around Anime Expo in like 2016 with them. And Anime Expo's in Los Angeles. I went to Los Angeles for Anime Expo. And when we were walking around in those shirts, not many people commented, but I could see in their eyes. Like I was saying about seeing an eye. I could see in their eyes. They were like, what the fuck? And I walked past these two girls, and their words have stuck with me this entire time. They were like, did you read their fucking shirts? And it made it all worth it. It made it all fucking worth it. Paying like $60 for those shitty garbage shirts. It made it so fucking worth it. Large Crown Royal short. The bigger stuff is always comfy. It has to be old. It has to be baggy. I don't know about old. I don't know where Vixen. Vixen, why's it gotta be old? Where's your new baggy clothing? Eventually that old stuff's gonna start rubbing on you the wrong way. Super easy to find 2XL. Yeah. I own so many pairs of PJs, like I was saying. But fucking, you think 2 is good, Doko? Yeah. I think 1 is fun. 2 is like if you don't want to deal with 1. But I still have more would you rathers. I honestly cannot remember. Wait, how many do I have left? Do I even have another one after this? I do. Would you rather have your loved ones find an own a hole / or dildo in your room? Or have your loved ones search your entire internet history? If I picked one, I'd be in a live link video. Oh, you guys... Doko will get murdered by her loved ones, supposedly, if they found an own a hole or dildo. Maybe both. I don't know. Or your entire fucking internet history. I'm with Vixen. Wait, she picked 1 too. No, wait, fuck, I'm fucking dyslexic. You motherfuckers, stop pressing 1! This has actually already happened? I'm so sorry, son. I'm so sorry. I'll have you know, I own neither of those 2 items. I own neither of those 2 items. After that initial embarrassment, it isn't that bad. I mean, everybody knows, right? Everybody knows. You know, they know. I don't think there's no other sentence or words that I'm gonna put out that convey it as much as they know. They're aware. I don't think there's a single fucking Christian household, Catholic household, any fucking household where they don't think, oh, they're jerking off. You know, they're masturbating. It's a normal thing. So I guess it isn't that embarrassing. I think it'd be embarrassing and awful for me because I have 7 siblings and 4 of them are on the younger side, which is part of why, like, I've never even considered owning those types of items. Because I'm like, if my siblings came into my room, because they do, dude, whenever I go on vacation, my siblings come into my fucking room, and it's honestly so cute. It wouldn't be cute if they found an own a hole. They come into my room and they clean my room. My siblings know that my room is a fucking mess. They know that it's not up to par. So whenever I go on vacation, I come home and there's like these little drawings, I still have all of them. They're a bit older now, my siblings, so if I went on vacation, I don't know if they'd do it again. They might, because they're kind of too fucking cute for their own good. But they would always like leave me like, you know, like the notebook paper with all the lines and stuff. They would like leave me little drawings. I remember it was when I went to Japan in 2019, I came back. And when I came back from Japan, they had one of those drawings. It was like me getting on the plane and going. And my little sister had written at the bottom, "Hope you had a fun time in China." I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my family. Every single fucking time I go to Japan, they think I'm going to China. I don't know why. I tell them, and they ask, because the thing is, I fucked over my siblings. I got them into anime. I got them into that. They're ruined. I ruined my siblings. I am a criminal. I fucked up. They fucking watch Haikyuu. They play Danganronpa. I messed up. Hey, Yaoi Connoisseur. My favorite fucking Twitch username to follow me. You are one of my favorites. You're one of my favorites. That name makes me smile fucking immediately when I read it. Racist sister? It's not like... She's a child, bro. Children don't understand the intricate differences between all the Asian nations. I would not expect them to. Personally, I think you're missing out a little bit if you don't have something to just change it up a little bit. Probably. I'm not saying that I would never own one, but I have too many siblings. They should learn about Asia geopolitics early. Well, I'm busy. I don't have time to teach them about that. I'm just gonna make them watch Haikyuu. I'm gonna ask them who their favorite boy is, and when they tell me it's Oikawa, I'm gonna be like, you are my blood. Because they are correct. You know, there's an anime. Some of you might have watched it. It was pretty popular. Still is kind of popular. Got reincarnated as a slime. That anime. The fucking first episode of that anime is basically the second choice, where when he gets stabbed and like the person he was with, he was like, no, senpai, no, and he's like, please, my apartment, please. Destroy the hard drives. Delete my internet history. Do all of it. And then at the very end of the episode, the absolute brother in fucking arms throws his entire PC into a fucking bathtub to destroy the evidence. That's hilarious. Yeah, it was fucking funny. I loved that. So yeah, I'd go for one. Even though I don't own either of those, I'd go for, because it is just minor embarrassment, right? What if the browser doesn't save your history? Nova, it is... even if you deleted it, it's a special FBI archive that they're looking at. They see everything you've ever done, looked at, everything. It is super searchable. You don't own anything like that, so I can't judge? I can't judge either, to be fair. But my internet history, it's not even porn. It's not even porn, whatever. Who gives a fuck? You saw that I went on to fucking Fonku. You saw that I went on to X Hentai. I mean, I prefer you not to. I prefer you not to know that. I would prefer my mother to not know those things. But yeah. I would prefer my mom to look at the 10-inch special dragon dildo that I have in my room. I would much prefer that over my internet history. Because it's not just pornography. It's not just hentai or fucking whatever. It's everything else I've looked up. Imagine all the stuff where you just get curious all of a sudden and you look fucked up stuff up. Even just making these would you rathers, do you have any idea? My mom would think I'm fucking insane. Do you know how, like, the stuff I even just had to look up for this would you rather? She would be like, I am a failure as a parent. I failed. Glen is he is a son failure. I'm a mom failure and he's a son failure. That's what would happen. How to homebrew meth? Yeah, she might see my fucking side gig. I can't have that. You look up spellings often? I do that as well. Where did I go wrong? Vixen, it's so fucking funny to type that exact sentence because I remember once I made my mom say that before. It was before she was super understanding of what I liked, and I bought. It wasn't even like super perverted or anything, honestly. But I bought a Dakimakura, a hugging pillow of Tessa from Full Metal Panic. Like, it was just off of eBay. It was just like some shitty thing. Because I mean, I was a kid. I didn't have any money. But I was like, I want to love my waifu, you know? I want to show my love. I want to make it aware. And of course, they don't do it as often, and they still do occasionally. My parents open every package. They don't do it nowadays, but back then, if something came in with Glen's name on it, they had no problem ripping that bad boy the fuck up. And she came up to my room and she was like, "Hey, this showed up." And she was like, "What is this?" I was like, a pillow?" And she's like, where'd I go wrong? And then she just left. I think about that moment. I think about how that moment didn't deter me, and now I'm awake at 1:34 a.m. doing a Would You Rather stream where I talked about my mom's vagina in one of the Would You Rathers, and I'm an anime boy. I'm so happy that she didn't deter me. I love this moment right here, right now. That was kind of her own fault. It is, yeah, I mean, to be fair, where did you go wrong, Mom? Where did you go wrong? Why'd you let me watch anime? Why'd you let that happen, bitch? Come on, it's that you are 100% right. That was her fault. But to go back, fuck you. You don't see what I search on the internet. You don't see what I look at on the internet. No, 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 nobody. Nobody ever, ever, ever. So I think the general consensus is 1. Just because it's not, it really isn't that embarrassing. I need to do better. Next Would You Rather. Next Would You Rather, I'll do better. I'll ask some see, this was all me. I'll ask some friends and be like, get the holes before these motherfuckers do. Because you guys love holes. You guys love taking a shovel and just digging. You absolutely love it. I don't know what your obsession is with it. Do you just want to dig your own fucking grave? Because you're going to be single for the rest of your life with this shit, okay? My ISP does? They do. That poor guy at the ISP, he's never going to sell me out. I trust him wholeheartedly. Holes are great, man. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I suppose. What would I know about holes? Would you rather? Oh, that's the same one. Would you rather? That's the fucking end. That's all of them. That's all of them. Every single would you rather that I had. Actually, wait. There was... This one I found on... I found this one on Reddit when I was trying to, like, just see if people did the work for me already. They didn't. I had to come up with variations of myself. Like, I would take some ideas, but I'd always have to alter the idea, or it's not as fun. Because for whatever reason, everybody's would you rathers are, would you fuck your mom or not? And it's like, great fucking creative mind you have there, buddy. Redditor. Better than listen. Reddit is just like any social site at this point, yaoi connoisseur. I don't use it, but you better fucking believe that when I type in would you rather, I'm typing Reddit at the end, because I want to see things that aren't just like shitty blogs. I want to see things that other people wrote, even if they're Redditors. But to be fair, all the Redditors kind of had shit fucking would you rathers. I did get this one on there. But I didn't put it because it makes me too uncomfortable. Would you rather fuck your mother in front of everyone you know, or 1,000 times in private? And then that comment at the end is mine. This one is not good. It makes me uncomfortable, which is why I did not use it. Maybe, okay, it doesn't make me uncomfortable, but I don't want to fucking answer it. I don't want to fucking answer this one. Would you rather fuck your mother once in front of everyone you know, or 1,000 times in private? Don't answer that one. Be better. That one is way too hardcore. I needed a level of hardcore. That is pretty much it, Vixen. The creativity. I need to ask you guys. Fucking DM me on Twitter. Whisper me here. For the next Would You Rather, give me some fucking Would You Rathers that are actually fun and good and not fucking off of Reddit. I will appreciate you so fucking much. Because I am lazy. I'm lazy. Even though I put this all together, I'm lazy. I mean, I said I put this all together. How many was that? That was 13. Of course I picked 13. Of course I picked the unlucky number 13. Make a Twitter post about it? Yeah, I guess I could ask on Twitter. You said that last time too? Sorry, I'm a forgetful boy. I'm sorry. I do appreciate any fucking help or ideas because I am an idiot. I need it. Alzheimer's? Yes. I am developing Alzheimer's. I would not be averse to thinking that it ran in my fucking family. It's okay, Glenn. We don't expect too much from you. Oh. That hurts, doesn't it? That hurts a little bit, doesn't it, Sarth? That hurts a little bit. Did I get you? Did I get you? Did you feel bad for a second? Please tell me you felt bad for a second. Please, please, please. Tell me you felt a little ounce of guilt. You're a special himbo? You felt guilty. You felt fucking guilty for a moment. You fucking felt guilty. You are such a fucking fool. Never feel guilty about me. You had a lot of fun? Thank you, son. I had fun. I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I feel like a special eds class teacher with Glen. You love that? You only showed up halfway through. Where the fuck were you? Or were you just lurking? Never lurk, Yaoi Kamasur. I need to say your name every single time. Your name is so important to me. I'll look at all this affirmations. What happened to shitting on me? You're not supposed to be nice to me. You were not supposed to be nice to me. But I will do more stuff like this. I might stream... I mean, it's technically today. I might stream today. Kept you up till 1:40 a.m. I won't take credit for that. I won't take blame for that. Feel guilty when Glen coops about girls' work coming out. The delusions feed me. Delusions are the reason I am. I need to be delusional. I have to be delusional. Without delusions, there's nothing to life. But there is something to life for you. You don't have to be delusional about me streaming. So come watch me every single time, or I'll cry. Love me. Give me attention. Usually I'd have a, like, post-Zatsu, but I really have to go to the bathroom. And I'm not gonna let you guys hear me piss. That's a would you rather for the next time. I might be streaming tomorrow. We'll see what happens, okay? I love you all. Thank you all so much for hanging out and having fun. I know that you can't not have fun without me, so I'll try to stream more. That way you have fun again, okay? I'll be a good boy, you be a good boy, you be a good girl, whatever the fuck. Have a great night. Love you. Bye. Thank you.